Day 243. It's day 243. We're at 760,000. Let me make sure this is counting since we just started. And it took me a minute to get ready. It is counting. All right. Yo, let me get this off here real quick. Better Fall, what up? How's it going tonight? Again. We meet again. Yo, how's it going? Don't know how late we'll be on. Let's see, 9:40, 10:40. I don't know. Maybe we'll go till midnight. Maybe we won't. We'll just see. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Oh man, the bark wasn't working over there tonight, huh? With the lights. Well, thanks. Love you too. We got some work to do. Decided to dress up a little bit today. Woo! Because why not? Oh, you just saw I'm wearing Adidas. Maybe I'm not that medieval. Anyway, it ruined the whole vibe. Seeing the Adidas pants. So anyways, yo. Oh, here's the real test. Okay. Remember, I said it's going to take with Charles. I said it's going to take me a couple times to remember. Am I right? Instead of saying army helmet. Put me in test. Yeah. Remember the live stream? I was wrong. Bonk. Dang it. I was wrong. So, oh man. I remember HU used to come by all the time. And her real name is Maria. And I always kept saying Megan. Yeah. I saw it. I try to remember that. It takes me a couple times. Was I gonna say something? I don't remember. So after we get the 1,000,000 hits, we will do things like stab. We'll have cooler stuff like where we'll have stab targets with sharp swords. So the stuff that I fight in, we don't stab. So at some point we gotta get through these. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get through these 1,000,000 hits. Now that we're getting so close, and we will. Yeah, we'll have but. It's the next phase. Once we get to, because I don't have a helmet. Yeah, I do have a helmet here. See how much, this is my helmet I fight in sometimes. See how wide open those eye slots are? This plastic sword might even go through there. That's the reason, yeah, see, even this goes in there. Boop! We're not allowed. Which is another reason why when people say that, oh yeah, we'll have Highlander lives. We'll have much cooler live streams. Once we hit the 1,000,000, we'll get the sharp swords out. We'll use the closest thing to a Highlander, sort of. Yeah, like when people say Boohert's just bonking, they're not lying because we can't thrust, But that's why I like to do stuff like HEMA. Because you can. Featherfall, thanks to the rose. And you know, I think for the most part everybody's armor would hold up for thrusts. But yeah, it's the thing with the eyes, man, are the main reason. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. I think I just said that, but thanks again. Thanks for the share, whoever did that. Cyrus, thanks for the share. We're keeping a lighting like this, but I want to see what it looks like this way. Actually, it looks a lot better. Should we leave it this way? I got this light here to help. This looks better, right? Dano, what up? So we have a light complementing the other light. What? This is a long time ago. Before we were even hitting Bob, I tried to have a candlelight only live stream. It's horrible. Couldn't see anything. Even the candles in the background, you couldn't see them. I mean, you could kind of see them, but it was just so dark. All right, plan of the day. Get some hits on Bob. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. My first day of work in like something like almost 2 weeks. Oh man, I gotta work 2 night shifts in a row. So the plan of the day, we're gonna hit Bob for a little bit. Then I might jump on War Thunder for a little bit and stay up a little while to practice staying up late. If you don't know, I work night shift, so thanks for the likes. It's gonna be weird going back to work after 2 weeks off. If I can do it right, I'm gonna stay up late, take a nap, go to the gym tomorrow, and do cardio like super early, like 5 in the morning, then come home, go back to bed, and then hopefully hit Bob a little bit before work in the evening. Featherfall, thanks to the rose. Is that Lisa? You promised to stay nearby me. You broke my defenses. Featherfall, thanks to the rose. Lead your way to my heart. Where are you now? Forever light years. That's why I don't sing. Well, plus I'm imitating a higher pitched voice. You gotta know your range if you're gonna sing. Yo, Redneck, what's up? Bro, hey, how you been? Thanks for the dolphin. Evan, what's up also? Redneck, thanks for the dolphin. And what's up? Evan, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Even if you're just here for a minute, good to see you, Redneck. I know you've been super busy and hope things have been going good. All that stuff with school, man. Oh, man. Pack up your house. Boone! Depends, Boot. Laser, what's up? Depends. I don't get out too much. I could. We get out and have fun, though, sometimes. Generally, a lot, like I'm working this whole weekend for, a lot of times I'm working this stupid weekend. 2 weeks before you move out, man, what? Are you're gonna be all set though? You're all good though, Redneck? Dude, I was thinking about you the other day at Carnage, the trailer that we were loading stuff on. I was remember that live stream we had when you were building that trailer? I was thinking about that actually, like on Sunday. Ooh, I got sunglasses. Alright, good that you're good. Dude, I bet. Ah, nice, man. Using that trailer every day. I don't think... We'll wear these sunglasses for a different time. It's weird because you can see the reflection of that light. Glad you're doing good, man. Oh, yeah, man. We were... Yeah, that... So, we gotta... The next tournament is until, like, the beginning of March. This is what we do in between. The next tournament, I should be able to live stream it. You'll see me fighting if anyone tunes in, because it's just a duels tournament. It's like on a Saturday or something. So I will just live stream it, and it's gonna be one of those ones where you don't get to talk all the time, because it's gonna be just sitting there. I'm swear to y'all, I'll win a medal at it too. I will win on my own live stream. So far, every time I've live streamed, I've won a medal. Can't break the record. Yeah, I remember, man. Brenda, Sage, what's up? Yo, how you been? Evan, thanks for the roses. Too nice. For multiple roses. 20. Now I choked on that water. Sage, good. Yo, let me show you all an update then. For everybody. And Sage, it's been a little while, so we're in day 243 on 670,000 or 760,000 hits. Yo, whoa, what? What was that? Heart hood, redneck. Dude, I'm glad I caught that animation for a second. You're too nice, man. What the heck? I hope it lets me screenshot that later, man. I'll post it as a pic. Thank you, man. I'm glad things are going alright, even though they're hectic. And I know, hey, I remember because you said you were going to be at Carnage, but yeah, that sucks. I mean, you know what, man? Who did that? Redneck! Thank you again. That mustache almost overrides my actual mustache. Dude, so yeah, you know, dude, I spent, let's see, how many years of college did I have? Let's see, I've had 9 years of college in my life. I actually have 2 bachelor's degrees. I went back to school again to get another bachelor's, but the one actually went year round. So I got 4 degree in 4 years. I got one in 3 years, and then I had to do for if you count college for nursing school, that's 2 years. Yo, man, I tell you what, that's cool though that you do that. You know, I think a lot of jobs people can do without school. You know, but it's good that you know the education, man. It's one thing in this world that you know nobody can take away from you. Your degree. Yo, manufacturing engineering. That sounds pretty smart to me. Heck yeah, man. I think engineering's great. You gotta be smart to do engineering too, you know. Oh wait, no, maybe well, I was a journeyman carpenter for 12 years too, so if you count that school, I don't know, maybe a little bit more than 9 years. Yeah, dude, trade, yeah. I made more as a union carpenter than I did at almost any job I've ever had. The trades are where it's at. Venus, what's up? Yeah. I did all the floors in this house. I don't really have too much carpentry work to show off, or else I would. What's up, Venus? Whoo, man, that was a project. I did 3 rooms of hardwood and an entire floor upstairs. Yeah. You want to see if Jimmy's up? Let's see if Jimmy's up. I'll show you the we'll show you the floor. Now this is hamster room, so we're gonna sneak in and see if he's awake. Nope, he's not up. He came and got his food already. But anyway, like, so this is also the, well, thanks. This is also the, like, arts and crafts room. So that's why, you'll see all this shit laying on this table. But anyway, see my daughter, this is where we throw some projects on here. But anyway, yeah, I mean, so this is a pretty cool one because all the floor, I shouldn't say this one. Here, this one is, I redid this floor, but see how it's kind of neat? It's got all these different patterns. I'll show you the hallway real quick upstairs. Well, actually, the hallway's boring. But I had to redo and stain. That's not, yeah, Jimmy. Oh, yeah. Hang on a second. I got to text my daughter goodnight. I didn't realize it's 10. It's going to get blurry for a second. Thanks. Yeah, the floors here is pretty crazy. Here, it's going to get blurry for 1 second. All right. Hey. Thanks, everybody. Still tuned in. Yeah, no Jimmy. Jimmy came and got his food, though. Yo, Redneck. Yes. Good to see you, man. Hey, you take care, man. Thanks for the gifts. Totally, dude. Appreciate it. I'm going to try and get a screenshot of that hood heart thing, man. I'll post it as your gift is a photo or something. It's my story, man. That is a pretty neat animation. I do like the animations on it. Thanks, Venus. I don't have any projects here to show off, or else I would. Like things that we've made. She usually takes them to her mom's or something. I'm telling her she should make stuff and sell it. I mean, I'd sell it for, like online. Man, she made this whole like little mural thing. I was like, I bet you get $50 for that. I need a hero for my soul. New project, a new art project. Probably. So the other thing, she does really good in school and has a lot of time dedicated to that. I saw, Iowa, that you got chat banned. Allison, what's up? I didn't see, but I tuned in after you got chat banned. I don't know what it was for. You don't gotta say why. What got? You know what I mean? They were getting mad, man. You were shooting what the world apparently, because he said you shot at his plane while he was on the ground. Oh. Yeah. Wait. Oh, is that why? What's up, Allison? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for the likes. We're back at it. Doing the usual thing. Yeah, what? Was it the deer picture? Good. Was it the deer pictures? What happened? If y'all want to talk about it, how'd you get chat banned? How do you even post a picture in a chat? I'm typing something important here. There you go. Huh. Yeah, you can't hide from Featherfall. Oh man. We're waiting to. Oh, did I shut the hamster cage? Yeah. See, another thing. I think when Jimmy hears the techno music blasting, and I'm doing, no, I don't know, man. Well, I missed when he got banned. I think when Jimmy hears me hitting Bob and all that stuff. Oh, Poppy M. Well, thanks, man. This is what we do in between tournaments, in between live streams of tournaments. Some people can make their own armor. Only a slight few. There's a lot of stuff, man. It's so complicated. It's got to be recreated from stuff in history. You got to get stuff exactly right. Iowa, You're a good man. I don't see a reason why we gotta be all worried. We're not like, uh-oh, I was in chat. How you been, by the way? So yeah, a lot of this armor is like, dude, they honestly don't even look at your armor other than to make sure it's historically accurate. They don't check to make sure it's thick enough. You know what I mean? Well, she's always watching. She's the owl. She sees all. You know, owls' necks can go like this and spin like all the way around. I don't think they can spin around twice, but at least once. Owls and thanks for our likes. Allison, you ever listen to Black Moth Super Rainbow? It's a Pittsburgh group band. Oh, I'm gonna go see CKY unless I have to work that night. Again, CKY is great. Oh, these jams are good? Oh, dude, this is a great one. This is a woman's song. Son, your tail. Well, I mean, hey, man, if that's the life you live, man, the hunting life. I make rabbit stew and stuff like that. Actually, it's a good. When talking about this, you know, you got me thinking I should make some rabbit. I like rabbit. Let me make sure that this thing's counting. Because we did take a little break. It is. Alright. Gotta look every once in a while, guys. There's been like 2 or 3, at least 2, maybe 3 live streams where I was just hitting Bob and it was off the counter. Oh yeah. Well. Okay, let's talk about something else other than rabbit stew. How about who got mail today? Who got mail delivered today? Anything good in the mail? I'm just trying to change the subject. Yo, there's my daughter. Let me just text her back. Have a good day at school. Hang on. Have a good day at school. Send. Oh, you're waiting on some packages. All right, cool. Oh, no. You went over the limit. How do they even know? How does the game board even know? Do you actually turn them in? Do you actually turn in tags? Yo, Tirlay, what up? Yo, Seamstress, thanks for the heart me. And to go popular. Too nice, I tell you what. For a guy just hitting a dummy. I tried to put something cooler on than a t-shirt, though, for everybody today. They just pull up. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Dude, I've had Game Warden come by out of the blue. I know what you mean. Same with the fish, man. My uncle, well, he's not alive anymore, but we used to go on this boat out in the ocean and fish, dude. I would catch way too much. I would eat it, though, you know? I've gotten in trouble for that. I mean, come on, man. You get 2 extra fish. I'm gonna eat it. Oh, dude, Ethan, you know what? I don't even fish like that, just for one. So the biggest, I caught a huge flounder one time. I couldn't even tell you what it was. I just remember everyone was like, holy shit. Favorite movie? Favorite movie. Greg, what up? Thanks, Venus, for throwing it out there. Yes, yo, you got a good Pell to work on. Heck yeah. Saltwater. Once I went saltwater fishing, I stopped doing anything else. Well, here we'll get back to fishing in 1 second. Favorite movie is Young Guns, and I have not seen hardly any movies in my life. On a cut, like yo, Michael Miles, what up? As you talking about a cut, like losing weight. Anyone else got a favorite movie? Yeah, all right. Oh, yo, basketball hoop to create the pill. I'm trying not to lose any more weight, Miles. I'm actually below 170. Yo! Yes, Greg. Everybody, Greg did crazy good at that, okay, 54. I never seen it. I heard of the movie. Fury? Labyrinth? Okay, I've not seen any of them, unfortunately. I've heard of Labyrinth. Changes all the time. Yeah, that's legit. All right. Yo, Ocean's 11. I've seen that. Great. Yeah, yo. All right. Just once. That's a good one. Yeah, everybody. Greg in here. Guys, total awesome. If anybody here wants to follow someone that's better than me at Boo Hurt, you need to follow Greg. This dude here. I'm going to pin it. Here's what happened, guys. When I was live streaming and we had like 1,700 people in the chat, I was able to pin someone's comment. And I was like, dude. I was like, get this dude to follow because he's going to have clips. Greg. Anyone in here doesn't follow Greg, you should if you like Boo Hurt. Dark Crystal? Okay. Call of the Wild? Nope, I haven't seen any of them. Trying to 1v1? Yeah, man. Yo. How happy are you anyway? If you want to, Unforgiven. All right. Miles, if you want to mention it. Boo Hurt the musical. Hey, did y'all see they're coming out the Boo Hurt book? I don't know what to think about it. Ethan, thanks for the likes. It's like the first book on Boo Hurt. I don't know, man. I'll probably never get it. I read. I'm just saying, because I'll probably read it and be like, eh. It's probably worth a read, though. Kalich, what up? Hey, Victorium. Did I see the 1v1 post? Oh, shit. Miles, I'm going to check it out right after this. I took a screenshot so I forget. Shadow, what's up? Thanks for the heart me. What? Why did Marshall from France step down? The musicals are great. Yeah. So, oh, thanks. Yeah, I try to wear something different so it's just not a t-shirt for everybody. I try to. Yeah, I was saying, why did they step down? About just to get back to the fishing thing real quick. I used to fish all the time growing up. I stopped once I went saltwater fishing. Dude, all my fishing stuff is down in Florida somewhere. Who knows who has it anymore? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We do a 1v1. When I'm making my rounds around the country one day. We'll schedule one day. Kalich, nobody alright, Kalich, just for you, we'll give you a raw. I try not to do those. But Kalich, yeah, here we go. Ready? No one has asked. Alright, I'm just guessing since he asked. Here we go. Yeah. That's the raw, everybody. Annual fishing trip with your family. Yo, that's cool, man. Middle of Nowhere, Canada's great. I'd love to do that. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Yeah, nice. That's a good point, because I was going to say, I do have a fishing rod and all that stuff still, but my daughter's mom grew up in a lake here in Pennsylvania. It's a big enough lake that we ride jet skis on it, so it's nice. I would go fishing there because you don't need to pay the government to fish. I actually if I go fishing anymore, I don't buy a license. I just go and hope I don't get caught, because I think paying the government to fish is so stupid. Yo, wow, yeah, Miles, I'm gonna check out that bike right after this. Yeah, I've been at an Amish buffet, and I don't remember where it's at. If I could go back, I could. I've tried to find it again on the map. It's not in the middle of nowhere, PA. I don't even know if it's around. I was going to fight in New England, actually. So this is like forever ago. And I stopped, yeah, it was an Amish buffet. It was insanely awesome. But I was on some back road, you know. And I don't, like, not a super back road, but out in the middle of Pennsylvania, there's some like Amish buffet. It was awesome. Anybody else? I actually went to a sushi buffet today, and I ate probably over $100 of sushi for $30. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cream corn, yep. Maybe we were. I don't know what it was called. I don't know how to find it because I don't remember where it was at. And if I type in, but I would recognize the name or the place. But every time I'm looking, like, maybe it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I'm never gonna pay the government to allow me to buy fish. I mean, to go fish. Oh, my daughter's texting me. Sugar bush. Oh yeah. Okay. Do you know like what? You know what my daughter just texted me? Kim Jong-un chose his daughter to be the next ruler. Haha. So she just texted me. Hold on, I gotta respond to this. Hold on. I can't see chat, I'm respond to a text. Hold on. I know you're just staring at my face. Hold on. That's the kind of... Wonder if... So, do you know you can get North Korean TV? Tin Man, I can see the rose! Thank you, Tin Man. Hold on, I'm answering a text. Wait, alright, it's gonna get blurry. My daughter's calling me. Hold on, dude, isn't that funny? Alright, it's gonna get blurry a second. Alright, we're back. For everybody hung out. Yeah, she was... Alright. Dude, Sir Mango, what up? Sorry, I had to take that call. My daughter is telling me. Alright. Maple Sugar Fest. Okay, Sugar Bush. Local Amish community. Heck yeah, man. Then Tim Man, thanks for the heart me too, by the way. Sorry, do y'all hear this? Y'all don't hear the phone call, do ya? Kalich. Dude, I wonder if that's it. I will look it up after here. Next time Sir Mango, thanks for the heart me. Whoop. I'm pretending it was on my head. If y'all don't follow Sir Mango yet, let me show you something. Yo, there it is. Y'all should follow Sir Mango if you don't already. He was live streaming Boohurt practice last night. Yo, Tirale, yo, you also have a good night. Good hanging out. Sorry, I hope yo, Sir Mango goated. Yeah, I got to tune in for once. I got to watch Sir Mango live Boohurt practice on stream last night. His stream. What's up? So yeah, actually, I do watch North Korean television. My daughter does too. We've sat there and watched it before. It's funny because you can get it on and somebody in Canada gets it and they live stream it. It's so weird to watch. It's kind of funny. I like it. Oh yeah, I tuned in just I didn't catch I got there after you guys had already been doing stuff. I'm glad I got to see some of it. This is what I do on my live stream. I hit a dummy, but we're almost there. After we get done with the dummy, man, we'll have more thoughtful practice. Like we'll actually do drills and things. I would never get through it by just doing like, all right, let's work on like a 3-hit combo today, doing stuff like this, you know, like, woo, all right, let's do like a dozen of these. You know, I would never get through it. I have to sit here and literally talk to everybody, and doing this while we talk, or we'll never get to a mill. Oh yeah. It's great, man. Watching it, oh, yeah, I was not able to get zooted because of work. But if I'm thinking zooted, it's the same thing. But a couple beers watching those are great. Yeah, heck yeah, man. See, yeah, we're to get ready for that next duels tournament I got coming up. I just didn't feel like doing it, man, today. Tomorrow, I would like to get the armor on and do some of the usual stuff here. Getting some armored Pell work in tomorrow. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Getting green, yeah. Zooted is for the green stuff, right? If I didn't have to worry about it for work, I would be getting zooted. Yeah. All right. Thanks for the confirmation. I would, but I can't. Once I retire, man, I'll do it all the time. I used to all the time. I used to do it every day. And I don't care. People want to do it, do it. I think it should be legal, but I don't know. I think it should be legal, but I don't think they should have the government. I think you should just be able to grow it and sell it. I don't think you have to. Dude, I can remember you never had to pay tax to buy stuff online. The government has to get money. Gotta get a license. Gotta do this. You know, you should be able to just grow it and sell it on your own if you want, like it's a potato. Ooh, yeah, dude. I leave my stuff attached. Well, unless I got my gambeson really wet for maintenance, I'll take the plates off. But yeah, all my stuff just stays attached to gambeson. I can get corsets. What's up? I'm talking about getting zooted and armor. Oh yeah, I agree about that. Better for the alcohol. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you what, man. You know, every this is before we started hitting Bob. Before I was even live streaming. Every like 4th day, I get the armor on and hit Bob. And I actually, since I have stopped doing it so much, my endurance has gone down. I can tell you that. But every finish, who saw? Yo, Private Bread, what up? I read that wrong. Yo, what up, Bread? My endurance has gone down since I don't do it all the time. But I used to hit Bob, and I would do it in armor. Like 40 sets of 100. Anywhere from 24 to 40. And with the armor, man, endurance will go up like no joke. But my body, so I would suggest, which you probably do. Yeah, the soft Sparta gear is pretty good too. Dude, I know. Game changer for real, especially when you can wash stuff. Oh man, but yeah, I used to do 24 to 40 sets. And like 100, and I would do like 65 seconds with a minute break, and then maybe it's 30 seconds break. But the thing is, I wasn't chatting. I can't do that in chat. I get out of breath. You know what I mean? It's hard to do burnout sets live like that because if you're talking to chat. Oh yeah, true, man. You know, well, the high patients we get are out of their mind. And I don't know how true it is, but you know how this saying gets schizophrenia from it? We get some people that got it from it. and they come in like whacked out, dude. I had this guy, he was ripped, and he was like college age, totally ripped, and he was doing too much of this, or something happened, and flipped something up sideways in his brain. He got all crazy, totally out of his mind. And I had him as a patient, and dude, he would have been able to kill any of us with his bare hands. Yeah. He could get past the blade, man. He'd be wrecked, man. The dude, and so he wouldn't stay in his room, and I wasn't gonna force him to stay in it. So I just let him walk. I was like, bro, I don't care what you do. I was like, you can't leave the floor. And he's like, and he would say, well, then I want to spend time with you, brother. I'd be like, all right, like, well, I don't care. I was like, you can't go in other rooms, but you can hang out. And the dude was just whacked out of his mind. He would stand there, and I'd be charting on the computer, and he'd be staring at me like this. And then he wanted to get a shower, so he got a shower, and he comes out in this towel, and he's standing there. Like, all of us were like, dude, I'm not messing. I was like, let him do what he wants. I was like, if I'd go by his room, like say this is a doorway. I'd like look in as I'm walking down the hall. Now he'd be standing back in the corner like this. I was like, all right, whatever. And then he comes out in the hall, because you're supposed to stay in the room. I was like, well, we can't have you walk around. He's like, I can't stay in there. I was like, all right. So he gets his shower, and he comes out, and he's got these long dreadlocks, and they're all soaking wet, and they're just dripping all over my paperwork. And I just let it happen, man. I had all this paperwork set out, and he's standing there, and the dreadlocks are all hanging down, and there's like water dripping on my paperwork. And I was like, whatever. I'm not messing with him. Ask Daisha, who comes in here that works with me. Ask her, man. She'll tell you how bad he freaked us out. Because he'd also go like this. Then he'd go, what? What'd you say? To nobody. Oh, dude. I bet Mango the stories. Epic Ballot. I'm sure, man. Yeah, he was, maybe something was in with the green stuff, but something made him totally whacked out. Farmer with big wooden pole, stabby bit of fully. Private Brett, I'm sorry I missed that when you typed that. What? So you're talking about it's a true story with the farmer? Beat a knight on horseback with that big pole? Yeah, dude. You should, Mango, someday. What the world? What up, man? I don't know, man. Suppose he didn't test positive for anything except THC, though. I mean, it did. Oh, bro. Yo, I tell you what. I bet that stuff happens, man. Not all knights are invincible, man. Even on a horseback. Multiple times. Yeah, probably multiple times. I had this lady who was totally whacked out, man. She's from smoking. She sat on her dog. We can't tell people not to bring dogs up. Deb, what up? She's like whacked out, man. She kept holding this dog, switching hands, talking and all this crazy stuff. And then she kept putting the dog on the bed, and then she'd pick the dog up and sit down and walk around, and then she'd put the dog down, and then she'd pick it up. And the one time she put the dog down, just sat on it. It was like, yay! She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's whacked out. Only thing she tests positive for is THC. Deb, what up? Unless there's some kind of stuff that doesn't show up on a drug test. This dude, man, the one with the dreadlocks with the water dripping on my nursing papers, like, I wasn't messing with him at all. Like, he would just grab somebody. He was like ripped. He was like steroid ripped, you know what I mean? Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Private Bread, yo, you have it was good to see ya. Private Bread, since you're here, just if you want to know, man, I'm gonna do this for whether you want it or not. We'll give Private Bread a skeleton meme. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, dude, that guy would grab anything and stab. He would choke you to death. Yo, man, you have a good rest of the night, Fred. It's good to see ya. Oh yeah, definitely. Haha, good. Yeah, Brett, guys, the infamous story. We got 86 new followers. Private Brett is the only person who came back and didn't just say, "Hey, do you know what to do?" He actually talked for a minute. You know, don't ever feel like you gotta sit here and carry a conversation if you got stuff to do. But you know what I mean. So that's how that turned out. Yeah, man, no worries, no obligation. Don't feel like you gotta. If it's like Bachata Nights Live, don't ever feel obligated to do anything. If you come by though, it's good to see ya. Thanks for the likes. I had this lady totally off her rocker, man. She had this broken foot, and she's not supposed to walk on it. So she was in this recliner, and she kept messing with the curtains, you know. And you could see she kept standing up and sitting from the yo, later bread. She kept getting up from the recliner to the bed, and she's not supposed to be getting up. And I go and tell her, she's like, I'm not stepping on the foot. I'm not using my foot. Like, well, still, like, you gotta stay in the bed because you're gonna fall on top of it. So whatever. So one time I see her go from the recliner into the bathroom, slams the door shut. I'm like, oh. So I go, knock on the door. I was like, you okay in there? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I was like, I just need to see, the door's locked. I was like, she's like, I'm just sitting down. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, I have to unlock the door. So you can't have the locked door. So I get the key. So I open it. So I like kind of crack it open. I'm like, you're all right. She's sitting in the shower chair. I was like, you can't be getting up. I was like, if you're sitting down, I don't care what you do. She's like, yeah, I'm fine. Shut the door. So then, like, I would sit there and you'd see the door kind of crack open. Thanks for the likes. Because I'm standing where I'm charting here, where I can look right into the room. And you'd see the bathroom door kind of open up. And then she'd like slam it shut. And the nursing aide like, should we get her out of there? I was like, I don't care. I was like, as long as she's in there and she's sitting down, I don't care what she does. For hours. So sometimes she'd open the door and you'd kind of mess with her. You could go like this and tap the door and she'd just slam it shut. I was like, as long as she's in there, I don't care what she's doing. So after a little bit, I'm like, are you all right in there? She's like, yeah. And so I like open door to peek, and she's sitting there, totally nothing on, and we have these plastic bags, and she's got this whole freaking roll. They come out of the thing in the wall. She's got the whole thing pulled out. She's sitting in a chair with her feet in one of them, and they're wrapped all around her body. Like her whole body, other than like her arms. And I was like, that's why I was like, you all right? She's like, yeah. I was like, I gotta peek. I was like, because we can't see you. I gotta make sure you're not like on the floor. And I look in, she's just sitting in a shower chair like that. It's like, all right. But it got out of control when she came out of the bathroom and was scooting around the shower chair with nothing on except the plastic bags. Then we had to get her into bed. Anyway. Yeah, and she didn't test positive for no drugs either. Just weed. So I don't know, man. I'm like, the whole question was what people come in. We don't get many people that come in that are zooted from smoking compared to alcohol. Everybody comes in for alcohol. But the people that come in from smoking, man, it's like they did it and something flipped something in their mind and now they're like totally insane. Wrapped in plastic bag. She took the whole roll out of the wall and was wearing it for whatever reason. I don't know. And while she was she broke the toilet seat by jumping on it. Another story, but I won't get into that one. Yeah, totally. You want some good stories in life? That's a career that'll give you some stories for sure. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. A lot of those people, we can give it sometimes, but I actually try not to unless I like have to. One thing that they got at the hospital are these beds. It has a net around it, like a big. It's like being in a cage. So a lot of people, you put them in that cage, and then they just let them do their thing. This guy laying there totally naked, man, pooped on side his bed, laying on his back, going like this with his legs like he's riding a bicycle, going like flicking us off, telling us all F you. Yo, Tin Man, what up? This nurse that was in charge of him was like, can you help me to give someone a shot? I was like, sure. I was like, where? She's like, it's my guy in the bed. Like, it's called a posy bed. Tin Man, thanks for the Go Popular. Go Populars. Bro. And how are you doing today? I'm like, yeah, I'll help you out. Come around the corner. I see that guy swinging his legs around. It's like he's riding a bicycle, laying in his poop. 760,000. We're over 761,000. We're not getting. See, this is what's great, guys. We're getting, the best days we hardly get any hits in. We're going to like about midnight at the latest. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope you had a good class. That's good news. I just got the mail from our church with the whole calendar. It sucks because a lot of times I work on the weekends, so I don't always go because I try to go. I go actually a decent amount. I try and get there half of the year. This is that song I was talking about that has that super long extended peak of the song. It just builds up to this point. Man, I made out with the girl I dated for 6 years of this song, like live in concert. It was great. She just turned around. I was like, holy shit. Here we go. I'm gonna replay that song, actually. Binary Finery. This thing, after a while, like, destroys my head. Oh, dude, it's such an old school song, too, you know? This actually reminds me of growing up doing drugs, but whatever. I gotta watch when I talk about this stuff too, because I'll get actually in trouble for it. It's funny. They will come back. I got in trouble yesterday from telling people where to get a sword from. It's so dumb on here. It's things that you gotta watch out. If I do it to the beat, we can kind of hear the song and we'll mess up the song. Yeah, you'd think they just flag you from talking about, famous websites that people buy stuff on. I was telling people, the only thing I was talking about was where to get swords. We had a whole conversation about it, and I got restricted while talking to people about. Someone was like, "Where did you get this sword?" I was like, "Just search polypropylene sword online." It probably wasn't for that. It was for when I was saying, well, I was talking about, like, you talk to people through private messages, and then I kept saying the word buy and stuff. Who knows, man? I did not say a single famous website. Famous, like, retail. Do you know what I mean? So weird. But that's how it is. That's life on this app. It's still my favorite app to stream on. If it wasn't for all of you out there, I would not even stream on this app. It is so bad, but it is still like my favorite out of all of them. Dude, I never in my life, I used to stream on YouTube. I probably shouldn't say these other app names. I used to stream on like other apps, man. This one's been the best, despite the stuff that you gotta. Yo, Cal, what up? We're getting our hits on our favorite dummy, Bob. He's got a new shirt. I took the tank top off. Yeah. Despite I complain about that, we don't get put out there because they actually do hate sword fighting content, as I found over the years. I went through a whole period doing this. I used to get in trouble all the time, which he's probably still can, for having real-looking swords and having Bob on the screen. Since I've switched to pure plastic sword, it doesn't happen so much, I can tell you that. Oh, here comes that part of the song. The whole build-up to this is great and lasts forever. So despite that, though, somehow we still get a better community here than any other app I've streamed on. Despite all the restrictions. Oh, it's been an hour. The alarm just went off on Bob. I gotta let it sit for 10 seconds till it resets. Yo, thanks for the share. Mason. Yo, what the world? What's up again? Oh. Thanks for the likes. It does not stop. It just goes again. And it just drops off and you feel like, oh, hey, we got a puzzle piece, guys. For inactivity. It was so inactive just now. I was not moving around at all, apparently. I had to do the puzzle piece. Another thing, Kalich, about this app. Thanks for likes. What the world, Kalich? This app has a puzzle piece. If you don't do the little capture thing, it'll end your live stream. Dude, that's such the biggest letdown, though. I'm a Mango. Thanks for likes. I'm gonna pin this dude's comment because I will tell you what, man. I don't watch TV or nothing, right? Every day, and I was there just before this. That guy there. If you ever want a gamer to watch, mostly War Thunder, but that dude there with the World TV, dude, the only gamer or person in my life that I actually got merch from. Yo, I like his live streams that much. I actually have his own merch, and the guy, so it's not just like, I'm not saying this is some just dude. It has armor. You can see his whole set of armor in the background of his live streams. And we got our Sir Mango merch. Knights and Bishops are general release. I will, Kalich, I'm taking a screenshot of that. I will check that out as soon as I'm done live streaming, and I check out Mental Miles' new motorcycle. Do you think so? No capture. They would sit there and stream the whole... Not me, guys. I get in trouble all the time for inactivity. Hey! Yes, sir, Mango. I have two of these, so I'm gonna stick one on something. The other one we're keeping as a souvenir to show off and stuff like this. So inactive, guys. I was going like this. I got the puzzle piece. Oh, yo. Bah, 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 bah. Very inactive live stream. I'm not doing anything. Bah. Get a puzzle piece for that. Yo, you're the best. Better than I. Oh, Binary. It's Binary. 1998 is the title. Thanks for the likes. The extended mix, so that this part doesn't end. And oh, wait, I'm missing something. Laser, thank you. Isn't it funny, man? Remember back in the day, we're like, you tuned in once. This app will, we're gonna skip this one now. It's like this app will force you to come back. Oh, Beast from the East, bro. Wait. Oh, this song right here will get me in trouble. At least on YouTube. This one won't. This is a good one. Laser, thanks for likes. Ultra World, thanks for likes. Beast from the East, thank you for the Go Heart Me if you're still there. 760,000.
There's only this moment and the next.
Dude, I'm telling Beast from the East, I bet you we go back 150 days at least. I'm trying not to act out of breath from after that too. You know my record, we did a record one day on here. I got 206 hits in 60 seconds. Yo, Beast from the East, what's up? And thank you, by the way. Or maybe it's like 209 hits in a minute. I wonder how many hits that didn't count. Let me just make sure that it's even working still. Thanks for the likes behind my back. Behind Bob's back. Oh, it's still counting. We're at 1,600 hits. We're streaming till midnight. I want to, if we get 3,000 hits, it'd be great. But yo, Bob, hey. And here's Bob. Oh, thanks, Beast, bro. Just if you want to know, I still got more stuff from Carolina Carnage to upload. Tomorrow we're uploading the women's 12 vs 12 highlight video, which is actually a good one. Public streams, like planning. Should we? Should we like go shopping in Armor again? Remember the Buffalo Wild Wings stream? Anybody who remembers that is like old school. What the World was there, I think, for that. Guys, there are 12 of us here, right? Which is a good number for me, going out in Armor. And so I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. You remembered it? And for anyone who wasn't here for that one, this girl, man, I'm gonna tell you, she's like at least an 8 out of 10. This bartender, I've known her for years, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you remember that, dude? What the World, Kayla? Yeah, man. And then the funniest thing was, she's like, your live stream. I was like, yeah, that's the day I wore the armor, because I tell her like I fight in armor, and she's always like okay. And that time, I was like, everybody wants to say hi, and so she's like, oh, okay. So she gets the camera, and she's like, fixing her haircut. She's like, hi, guys. And nobody said shit. She's like, how many people are tuned in? I was like, there's like 12 people here. I was like, guys. I was like, hey. She's like, hey, guys. And I was like, shit. I was like, well, give me. So I get the phone back. Then everyone's like, hey, is it that much of a delay? It can't be a delay. Because when we went live streaming at the bar, it was like real time. Dude, it was so funny. I tell you what, man, we went to the bar with the armor on with all those college kids. Was the best one. Everyone got stage fright, yeah. We'll have to go out in armor again then. Yeah, we'll plan. We'll plan it ahead of time. So Kaylich World, anybody wants to know, we'll give it a week. I don't want to go out when it's 20 degrees out again. Once the weather gets a little better with the temperature. Dude, the time we went out though, not the day I got headbutted, but the other time we went out to the bar in armor, when all those college kids were there, is the most. That was one of the craziest live streams too. I don't know if we'll ever recreate those moments. Of course it's, yeah. See, you know what I mean? 20 degrees. Because the other thing, not just me, but people aren't walking around. When we catch a good warm day, when it starts to warm up, we'll go out. I'm not saying this to be like mind in the gutter stuff. That's when all the girls will wear shorts and skirts, and we'll go out for that. Yo, drunken bar fight armor would be great. We need to have someone else in armor, and we do a bar crawl, and then we just go into random bars, and if we finally meet up, we have a fight out in the street. You wouldn't do it? Yeah. See, nobody. You're not gonna have people to talk to outside. So yeah, we'll do one, but let's say it's gonna be at least a month. After the next sword fighting tournament I do, we'll do it. Maybe we'll go out live somewhere while I'm down there. Oh man, see, I didn't live stream any of the after party stuff, the Boo Hurt after party stuff, because I don't want to have to ask people, and I don't want people to be on live stream totally trashed, you know. So that's why I didn't do it. I was gonna live stream some of the Boo Hurt after party stuff, but those would be fun. Yeah, of course it's. I'm telling you what, dressing up. I don't. Of course it's. Do we even know each other? Brig. What about you? Of course it's. I don't think we didn't know each other yet, right? When I used to go out for the live streams. Yeah, I mean like I mean when I used to go out and do the armor live streams, right? No, yeah, we had some good ones. Oh my, was anyone here for that girl that like was like about to beat me up because I recorded her friend who passed out and fell in the sidewalk? I turned away. As soon as I was like, oh, what's that? I was like, oh. And then she comes over. I was just talking, and she gets in my face about like recording her friend. She's like, "Stop recording my friend." I was like, "I'm not." I was like, and she's like, "Yes, you are." I was like, "I'm not." I was like, "I'm sitting here." I was like, "Didn't you?" I was like, as soon as I saw it, I turned away. She's like gonna fight me. That was a fun time. That's the time. I never call people names, man. But I told her FUB word. Dude, it was heated. That was, you know, anyway. Oh, yeah. For drip, yeah. Brigandine, the cool brigandines for drip, though, are the ones that have the actual waistline built into it, you know? Corsets would know about that, right? It's like a corset, but it's armor. Man. Remember, I'm gonna do this with Mango Sticker. Y'all, anyone remember when I was like, I had a Subway coupon in my wallet for like, it was like $12.99 for 2 footlongs, and that girl was beside me. I was like, you want a Subway coupon for 2 footlongs? She was trash. She's like, a what? I was like, you want a Subway coupon? I was like, here. I was like, take it. I'm gonna try and get her take it, the coupon out of my mouth. No, we had some fun. Everyone is like, remember we had the poll. Oh God, dude, that girl Courtney used to come into live stream. She got pissed because I talked to that girl and I got her number. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you wear those. I wonder how the mobility is in those. Speaking of that. Oh yeah, dude, the armor with that wasp waist shape are great. But that's a good point. And plus, with that, if you get hit in that place, the indent, I wonder if that hurts your body more. Because it's probably pressed right up against your hips or your skin or something, you know what I mean? What the world? Thanks for the likes. I think I turned this down too much. Yeah, I think it would be. I don't know. Maybe not totally, since it's not really constricting your chest. I bet you though, if you take a hip shot in that kind of armor, I bet that impact goes right into your body. The one thing I like about my Eastern armor is it comes down past my hips. It comes down to mid-thigh. So I don't need butt armor. Actually, I fought in it before without even wearing a cup, because I was fighting at the Arnold and I was wearing dress clothes. I wasn't even supposed to fight. I was totally chill. And some of my friends asked me to fight against in like top tier for a gold medal. and I wasn't gonna do it, but then I saw them all kind of looking down and distraught. Is that a word? And I was like, man, I can't leave these guys hanging. So I went to I had dress clothes on. Yo, Quinn, what up? How's it go? Oh my God, guys. Quinn, for everyone who's still in chat here, also, I'm gonna pin that comment. Well, if anyone comes by who's worth a follow, Quinn is also Fantasy Quinn, guys. That you can click on their name. Probably with that, if you want to follow them. All good Boo-Hurt people come through here eventually, you know. Yeah. How are you doing? We're in our post-Carolina Carnage discussion and exercise. Oh, just to finish that story. So I was fighting at the Arnold, and I was done. I was fighting with Detroit Fight Club. We were done for the day. And then later in the day, so I went to my room. Luckily, I had left my armor down there, and it was with the Cincinnati Barbarians. Oh, guys, you got it. Yo, yeah. Dude, follow Quinn. Let me pin that one. Featherfall, thanks to the rose. Bark. Yeah, oh man. There you go. I didn't even know. See, that's next time. Dude, we had over 250,000 people tuned in for like total for all. Of course, it's thanks to the weird heart. Ooh. It's like I'm inside a bell when that happens. Yo, so the fist fight video. That's Quinn. How about that? Thanks for the heartbeat. I don't know why it's not appearing here. Y'all are too nice. See, next time, because I'm telling you, it was insane. In red, gotcha. All right. Nice. Well, I'm glad to know that now. Next year, I gotta get more people to like find out who's in which armor. Because then I could have like announced it a little better. We had like I did the stats compared to the actual official live stream. We beat their live stream by 2,600% in viewership, which is insane. But it's good because I guess I kept getting Greg mixed up with somebody else. I'd be like, you know, next time, as long as they have Carolina Carnage again. Yeah. It is insane. We had so here's the order of what the most popular stuff was. All right, which you might like this. The most popular was the like the fist fighting and when they were doing the 30s. There's an average of 3.9 thousand people tuned in at the same time. Right. Second though was the women's 12s. It was like 2 point something. So that's how many people were like tuned in watching the whole time. And then third was actually I don't know. It was either, I don't know if it was the men's fives finals or something before, but I think it was something from the day before when we were sitting by the tier 3 list. But yeah, the women's 12s, and people were like, what? They're like, did they pop in and like, the girls do this? I'd be like, yeah guys, this is the femme fighters right here. Like, what? Oh yeah. Yeah. Dude, so yeah, guys, everyone's like, oh, the girls do this. Like, yeah, man, Quinn right here was literally fighting in the live stream. Oh. And yeah, I don't know if you know or not. This is what we do in between our we got a dummy here. We're on almost. No, I listen to is techno and shit, so that's all the music. 760,000 hits on day 243. Yo, dude, Fantasy Nerd, what up again? Not too bad. Well, that's how it's going. We're over 761,000 so far. Yeah, I see sometimes when it'll tell me. If it doesn't really tell me when. Who's tuned in though, but I see sometimes when you get on, like, TikTok's good for letting me know when someone logs in, which is kind of funny. Jerry! Well, speaking of that, that's now going to be 41. We got another thing to update on the board. What's up, Joshua? Yeah, I know. But sometimes I'll be sitting here and it'll say so-and-so logged in. I'm still friends with a lot of my exes on here. And it's weird because it'll say so-and-so just got, you know, it'll say invite them as a guest. I'm like, uh-oh. We got another thing running on here. So with Joshua, man, oh, you want to talk? We'll talk prices. All right, bro, we got 41 now. 41 times, bro. Actually, the only person we keep track of coming by. Yo, there you go, 41. I know it's backwards. Well, you want to talk prices? We're gonna multitask while I don't have the gloves on. Let's see if Jimmy the hamster's up. When I'm shouting, he's not. When I'm in there shouting and we're blasting techno music and I'm hitting Bob, I think it scares him. It's hard to get Jimmy to come out. He's only been on the live stream like 5 times. All right, so this set of armor right here, this is old. This weighs 115 pounds with everything on, holding a shield and a sword, a punch and a sword. However, super freaking heavy duty. Like these legs here are so heavy. And I've got, dude, I've taken people smashing me. I've had people holding me in a corner while someone's smashing my leg with like a 2-handed axe. And I just sit there and took it. But very heavy duty. Way over the top these days. This armor though is like 7 years old. Midnight snack, apple, brownie, Mountain Dew. Yo, Kayla, you know what my midnight snack should be? Horchata. Let's drink some. There we go. You got, just from by saying midnight snack, you got me excited. But I'm telling you what, I got 20. Oh, I was going to the price, $2,400. Thanks for the likes. $2,400 for everything, not counting the gauntlets. But just so you know, this is super heavy duty. This is back when people used to want heavy armor. I die in that when I fight in that. Not counting the gauntlets, but $2,400 for everything, which is a great deal. Oh, this song's great too. I was gonna take this to work tomorrow, but I can get another one. Thanks for the likes. Y'all ever drink horchata? Oh, dude, veggie and yeah, same. There we go. Tab didn't work. Love this stuff. It's like rice milk or something with cinnamon. Oh, so I guess so. Armor's is so. Dude, I'll tell you what. Do you know I actually put this in? I was gonna take it to work because I mixed it with coffee instead of creamer. Horchata. It's like bachata, but horchata. Which, if I keep saying it, I'm gonna get banned. If you stream on TikTok, you know exactly why. They'll think we're saying other stuff. There's certain swords you can't say the names of. You probably can't say that drink too many times. Oh, man. Yeah, bachata by night is what is horchata. Hey guys, here. So I'm actually gonna be horchata. I'm gonna make another TikTok. I'm gonna make a backup account. It's gonna be called Bachata Night LXIX, which is Roman numerals for 69. That's my back. That's why I'm gonna be my backup. I'm gonna make it sometime this week. Bachata Night LXIX. But I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna just upload photos and stuff, and I'll upload some content to it. But it's not gonna be like. It's gonna be like a thirst trap thing. I don't know what the Balisard means. I read that, but. Oh, fancier you. Oh, hey, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I'm working the next couple nights at night. So this is the last late night live stream, and the next couple are gonna have to be early morning. That's the thing that sucks. I can never just be like, hey guys, we're always on at 10 p.m. because it'll never work because of my work. Oh, hunting sword. All right. Huh. Oh, world, dude. By the way, too, God, I'm like grinding these. I have all these tanks at 5.0. I'm at 5.0. I almost have everything unlocked for 5.7. Almost there. I was playing like a sweat today, man. I was actually pretty good at hiding out. Corsets, yo. Oh, it's that time. Corsets, you have a good night at work. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. I'm almost at your level, man. And as soon as as soon as I get there, you'll probably be like, I'm sick of this game and won't play it. I was playing a lot better today, you know, like kind of hanging out, not rushing in. I am somebody that takes a fast tank and goes right. I always go capture point, almost all the time. And it depends on the map too, maybe. Then I try and get there, man. I just camp out, and a lot of times I capture it. I don't last too long if there's like 4 other tanks around, you know. But I do like to do that. And then I like to arrive late. I don't like to get to a place and camp out. I like to creep around and find the people that are camped out. Mountain Dew, dude. Yeah, if I would have had Mountain Dew, I'd have drank it. I gotta get off the ice. I used to be like, I never keep soda at home. My sword's got a curve to it. But I have been, man. Mountain Dew and stuff. Tin Man, thanks for the likes. You know, I'm like, ugh. I don't like to sit there and I don't like to get there first. I like to go on the hunt, creep around corners and look for people. We're talking about War Thunder, by the way. Sorry. Oh yeah, here's what it is. We are on. Let's see how many hits we got on Bob. I just want to make sure it's still counting since we did take some time off to go look at armor. Sometimes I'll walk away, it'll pause. All right, we're on 1930 something. So just round up to 2,000. 760,000. Basically 761. We're basically at 763. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man, as soon as I get to 570, you're probably gonna be tired of the games. I knew it. This helmet's killing me. I gotta take this helmet off. Actually, it's gonna probably give me a permanent dent in my head. We're gonna put on a something different. It'll match this shirt, though. Dude, we're getting so close. Let me let you on a little top secret what's gonna happen tonight, too. Alright. Dude, I loved it. This army cap, only if it was padded, it'd be a little bit better than that. With that helmet. That helmet, though, just rides on my head. Do I have a see, look. Ugh. Luckily, I don't have hair there. It would be wearing it off. Stream it? What? Stream what? War Thunder? It is very pay to win. So when I first logged in, I actually had 930 gold eagles, so I bought premium. I'm on my second, just because I got 4 days off. Hold on, daughter's mom texts me. Super bad accident in my neighborhood. I'm at home. I'm fine at home. Sorry. No, I'll catch up in chat. By the way, for anyone who missed it earlier, my daughter texted me randomly, like, this is like hours ago, or an hour ago. I'm sitting here, and I'm like, oh, text message from my daughter. And she's like, did you hear that Kim Jong-un is appointing his daughter as the next ruler? Well, I love that stuff. We watch North Korean TV together. I'm fine at home. Thanks for asking. Hang on. Then I'll catch up on chat. Thanks. Can you hear it vibrate? Thanks for asking. See, when people get shot in my neighborhood, she's also the first one to be like, you need to move. It's like, I told you it's not safe down there. Does anyone remember over the summer, we were live streaming when someone got shot like 3 blocks away. Do you remember? Because I went inside and I got a gun and I brought it back out on the porch. It's like, all right. It's like, we're good. Keep streaming. Oh yeah, okay. Zombie Warrior, what up? Yeah, I'll do that with you, man. I'm trying to think if I could do it. How I would do it. Tin Man, thanks about the dedication. My koi foot is in laundry. Kayla's just right. We were talking about that, right? It's still in the laundry. I gotta do it. Zombie Warrior, freaking awesome, man. Zombie, thanks for the gifts. All right, so we're gonna have to War Thunder stream one day. All right. Hold on, catch up in chat. Zombie Warrior. This song, you know what this reminds me of? Doing a burnout with my daughter's mom in the car. Instead of just making a normal U-turn, I was like, and then I like kind of like drifted around, and I used to drive like such an a-hole. These songs, a lot of these songs are so old. It reminds me of that shit. Yeah, we'll plan it way ahead of time. Yo, I am my parameter, and my parameter is me. Thanks for the likes, by the way. That helmet, after a while, just kills my head. I don't know how I wore it for hours and hours for those live streams before. Should we make us go the other way? That's better. Alright. So, we're streaming till midnight, by the way. Oh, dude. Here, from now, hats are always coming off for Sparks cakes. Spark cakes, bro. Thanks for the sparks. You're too nice. We're just hitting a dummy, guys. Yeah. Yes, I do. Did you see my eyes light up about that recommendation? All right. I'm gonna say it so we don't get in trouble. Yeah, zombie. I definitely am. When we play, we'll plan it out way ahead of time. I almost have everything in 5.7 unlocked. I'm just like rolling through these last couple things to max out to 100% in 5.0 or whatever. 5.0, 5. I don't know what it is. Getting very close. Oh, dude, I was taking I took that. What is it? The M. I don't even remember what it is. One of those. The in the USA tree, the freaking AA thing. And I was just rolling through the streets, and I was like flanking people, and it's like boom, 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 into the side of the tank. This is great. That's what I was saying earlier in World in Your Live, that I love to do that stuff. All right. So and I think I took out 3 of them, and then they got me. An AA gun shooting you like right in your side. The one that got me, I could not penetrate. It had no penetration. It was like point blank. Which I don't understand. In real life, man, I think it would have been different. All right, Ren Fair garb, guys. Here, you know what? Let me type it in here. It's easier. All right, medieval collectibles. All right. So check this out. If you or anyone looking for Ren Fair type stuff, hold on, I will catch up in chat right after this. All right, that's a website. You go there. I have so much stuff from them for Ren Fair stuff. That's not just like basic dude garb, and a lot of this stuff at that website is Featherfall. Thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. And a lot of stuff at that website's really good quality, dude. I have stuff that I've worn to fight in, like my good Ren Fair stuff, Under Armor, and it didn't get worn out or rip or nothing. If you want Ren Fair stuff, and it's usually decent price. And the cool thing is, if you just wanted to get like a whole outfit, they have whole outfits. It'll say like men's outfit, complete outfit, you know. I mean, it might be a couple $100. It might be a couple $100 to $600, depending what you're getting. But dude, I would recommend them for collectibles. I mean, stuff to wear. Feel quite hungry still, or it's not still now. Juice. Oh, right. Yeah. Once we hit the 1,000,000 hits, so everybody. Once we get to the 1,000,000 hits, which won't be long, 50 days or less. Hopefully about within a month. Zombie Warrior, thanks for the weird heart thingy. Yo, Zombie Warrior, thanks for the more fluffy hearts. Dude, way too nice, man. Y'all are all too nice for those. We're just hitting a dummy. Remember, we're just hitting a dummy in my house. Juice, Y'all are too. Oh man, Redneck a back, bro. Y'all, what? Too nice. I'm telling you what, out there. Remember, just hitting a dummy in a house. And once we get to the million, Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Dude, your finger had a spasm and hit it 42 times. Appreciate it, everybody. And all that is going to go pay off for the new Bob. Once we hit a million, I could buy a Bob if I had to. But when we hit a million, we're going to hit Bob with sharp swords. We're going to slice and dice him to pieces. And I'll have to buy a new Bob. But the cool thing is I'll have the stand, and I'll fill the other stand in the backyard full of water so it doesn't move anymore. Oh, actually, no, check it out. This is what we're drinking. Tin Man, what the world? Too nice, Redneck, man. I appreciate the gifts, guys. I wish I don't have anything to do, you know? Like in return. I used to, but I don't. I think everybody at some point they're like, what do you do? I dropped kick Bob 3 times for 3 galaxies. I almost died. That was a turning point. I was like, I'm gonna die. So this is horchata Featherfall. I was probably holding it a different way. Oh man. So yeah, after the million hits, Juice, I don't even know if you're still there, because I get sidetracked. You know what I mean? Featherfall, thanks to the rose. We're not allowed to stab. However, after we get to the million pit and we get another Bob, oh yes, all right, cool. So we will be doing stabbing and stuff. I need to get through the million hits. Once we hit Bob, another 240,000 times, which I'm telling you is not going to be long. Less than 2 months away from that, if I do the bare minimum. We're gonna have cooler stuff. So it's not just gonna be, because right now, to get all the hits in, I literally have to do this the whole time and talk to everybody. Like, these are hard enough hits. Like, I'm not just sitting here going like this a million times. Like, I'm really trying, you know, I hit him hard enough that it would count, you know what I mean? But I am just sort of talking to chat, and we're all like, woo, and stuff. Just hitting them, you know, a bunch of times. Yeah, dude. And congratulations on that again, Redneck, because I know we don't run into each other a whole lot. What the world? I don't know why I don't see the stickers on my end. Is anyone else seeing the stickers at What the World is posted? Yeah, man, that's awesome, Redneck. So, we will do things like, I have sharp swords where maybe we'll cut stuff. We'll have cutting drills. We'll maybe get an armor, and we'll be like, all right, I want to work on like a 5-hit combo today, and we'll be like, and even with Chad, like, does this look like this is a good one? You know, maybe like, I want to have a 5-hit combo for Buckler. Like, what do you think? Like, maybe we'll go this way, around that way, 3, 4, 5, or like, do we think it's better to start out this way? 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we'll have cooler stuff. We'll maybe cut stuff, stabbing drills. I'll use my spear, but I have to get these million hits out of the way because I have to get it done in a year or less. You know what I mean? So, and in this sport, Juice, we're not allowed. I'm spitting on Bob now, but we're not allowed to stab. But once you know, once we do finish, this is a stance and buckler, by the way. We will actually do it, and we'll have a. I don't know. Maybe we'll stab some fruit. Maybe my daughter can throw stuff at me. I'll try and cut it without getting hit. I'll tell her to throw gourds at my face. I'll try and slice them or something, you know. But we'll have cooler stuff with poking. DS, thanks for the share. Back to the usual, hitting Bob at home. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Snubs. Not this way, but this way. Grab it right here. This won't get knocked through the armor, but you gotta get around it. Yeah, right. We know that. You want to get this around the armor. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Armpit. Someone joined it that doesn't say the name. So whoever just joined without that doesn't say the name. Hey man, everybody hitting that like button. Snub, thanks for the follow. Maybe we should do that one day. Maybe we should put Bob in armor. Maybe we'll put him in my actual. We'll hang some Booherd armor on him, and we'll have we could even just have target practice thrusting at Bob at his weak spots or something. You know, we'll have cooler stuff once we get to the 1 million. And when we hit the 1 million, you know, I might not stream every single day, but we'll still go try and get it like 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Yeah, you think that'd be cool? We could put Bob. Bob still has a nasal helmet. I just have to really attach it to his head because if we're thrusting at him, it could, you know, if he goes back, it could fall off. We'll have some cooler stuff though. At one point, I was like, maybe I'll have a daily upload cutting something. We'll cut something different every day. Till I realized how expensive that would be, and I also realized like how quickly we'll run out of things. Like maybe we'll cut a candle. Maybe we'll cut a lit candle. You know. Maybe we'll cut a pack of hot dogs. Maybe we'll cut a bra down the center thing. You know. And I was like, that's gonna be expensive. Wait, world, what'd you say? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta fill us in on that store. The store, world, right? It's in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah. Oh, dude, Kansas. It's called a clasp. I can undo it with one hand, by the way. Yeah, that store it's in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, so we could, you know what would be great? Yeah. I used to practice that in high school, on my girlfriend in high school. Oh, man. Those are the days. Mom comes home, hide her in the closet for hours, guys. I would sit there. Oh, my God. She hated me for that. I'd be like, yes, be quiet. She would stay in my closet for hours, guys. I'd go, my mom would come home, like, hang out with my mom for a little bit. Waiting for the opportunity to get her out the side door. I'd be like going back to my room. Dude, I forgot all about this. Holy shit. And then my mom would come back. I'm like, oh, hey. She'd stay in the complete dark. Oh, God. I forgot all about that. My mom would kill me back then for that. Oh, man. Imagine sitting in complete dark for hours with nothing to do. This is before cell phones. You can even just get on, maybe surf the apps while you're stuck in your boyfriend's closet. You just be sitting there, no noise. Yeah, I was gonna say Featherfall. One hand, no problem. Yeah, it's almost like a snap of the fingers in a way. Featherfall. Imagine a cool live stream would be to take a very like the R sword or something like a side sword and throw a hot dog up and be able to thrust and stab it, and then immediately hold it over the bonfire and cook it. Oh man, that reminds me of the time too when you cook corn on the bonfire. This one time, one of my friends had these like little tiny like quarter sticks of dynamite and threw them in the fire. Well, everyone had their corn and bacon on the fire, and this dude threw like two quarter sticks of dynamite on the fire. Stuff you do in the country. Yeah, dude, you get to practice, world. I just don't know if I'd be able to Featherfall. I just don't know if I'd be able to stab a hot dog. We might go through a whole bunch. Oh, you love this? All right, we'll play this song again. Yo, I like that we like the same kind of music. This is the other song. when Tiesto came here, I'll tell you about this song. So my ex dance partner that I dated for like 6 years. When Tiesto came here, this has got to be like 12 years ago in Pittsburgh. And she liked the song so much. We were actually like way in the back that this song was playing. And I remember because I was like, I love this song. She never listened to techno before. Oddly, though, that she was from Russia. You would think that people in Russia know what techno is. Oh no! A sealed can of food. Yeah, I bet it would explode because of that pressure. Blow up a whole bunch of freaking corn or green beans all over the place. How forceful was that explosion, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, when that dude threw the dynamite into the fire, we all got back till they finally blew up. Man, and I remember we're at this Tiesto concert, man. She never listened to techno before, and we were like all the way in the back when this song came on. We're gonna play it again too. Oh yeah. So which stuff are you talking about? The swords and things? Lester, hang on 1 second and I'll show you a helmet. Oh no! Pudding explosion. All right, yeah. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I gotta watch. It came out. I usually don't swear. Here, I got a helmet, but just because I leave so many, I go from one topic to the next too quick. We're all the way in the back, man. I don't know how she never heard of techno music before. And this song came on, and I was like, it's one of the best songs you'll ever hear. And she was sitting there. We were both like a little. Dude, I remember, man. Dude, effing, yeah. That's the funniest thing, world. Effing Steven. What is it? Featherfall, thanks for Rose Barber. Effing Steven, thanks for the rose. It is. Oh, this is one of the best Tiesto songs. I remember she was standing there, and she was just standing there. And she was just like absorbing this whole song. And then, and we're like sweating. And then she like turned around and we're like making out. And I was like, this is the best best effing song ever. We'll play it one more time though. All right, let me show you this helmet. All right. Now this helmet. This is so I'm showing you a helmet first, but I'm going to show you how good helmets are. This thing probably running at like $1,800, right? 12 to $1,800 for a helmet. But look at this. There's more. I got a mace. Hang on. It's in the armory. I know it is. Where is it? Okay, I can't find it. I thought I had a mace sitting there. I'll just use a sword. Here's a sword. So look, but I mean, a helmet's gonna cost you a lot. One of the most expensive parts of the armor you're gonna get. I don't want it to slip off and hit me in the shoulders, so we'll just go like face on. But look. You know? Oh, well, I guess yeah, all right. Correction. 1,100. It is. I paid more for my Eastern helmet, so I forgot. Yeah, I mean, it does depend where you get from. Most expensive part of your armor, usually. It depends, because my gauntlets are $1,200. But you spend your money on your head and your hands, right? Because that's what keeps you fighting for another day. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. to this awesome song. So, say $1,100 for a helmet. Would they change up? Did we see this armor? I'll tell you here. I'll show you this. $2,400. Maybe we weren't here for this. I keep looking to see if Jimmy's awake, but Jimmy's not. I think Jimmy hears me banging my helmet. But this is 20. Oh, dude, I'll tell you about the Comish Pro fight. Now this is, I don't have the arms on here because I'm using them for a different set of armor. But $2,400 for, and this is some of the strongest. I was saying this earlier when we came in. I've had people hold me to where I can't defend myself, and someone smashed me with like a two-handed axe in these legs. These things are so heavy duty. So you just imagine 24. Although these days, I don't know, Tin Man, what do you think? $4,000 for a whole set, a good set. But that's about how expensive it is. A decent longsword is gonna be like, if you want my opinion, you're probably gonna spend $250, $280 on a decent longsword. Yeah, 4K. You can get, depending on what you want, man. Best part of the song, What the World. Yeah, $3,500 is probably a good cost, a good estimate for costs. But like I'm saying, other than the gauntlets, that's $2,400 worth of stuff. That armor there. My dueling kit though was over $5,000. So yeah, and it's just metal. Yeah, not including games and shoes. The price to start this is outrageous, but at the same time, man, that armor I got, though I haven't fought melee too much in the last 2 years, but I've used that armor so many times. It's 7 years old, and it's still in one piece. Other than one plate that got broke from a halberd polearm. Just checking. Oh, not bad. We're way behind schedule though. 2,100 hits. We're going until midnight. We got another half hour. We'll hit the 3,000. And here's top secret info. Yeah, but you're getting super cool armor. That's why yours gonna be 7,000. Oh, dude, Bosnia comes through here, man. You want a connection through GS Studio, man? GS Studio has one of the best deals. Although I hear GS Studio takes a little while. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Tin Man, awesome. Thanks for pinning that, because I forgot. It was pretty good. I would say it was good that he also had Greg there, who also like does more of the pro fights than I do. So yeah. It was an experience, man, to see to corner him for one of his, because it's one of his first fights. So sometimes I'm yelling stuff from range, man. Comish was great from range. You even see how he had multiple spin attacks. Some people make it Boo Hurt gear in the US is worth it. American Boo Hurt, I have some of their stuff. I have their titanium jack chains. I hear their swords are a little high priced, but yeah, it's not. If you want my honest opinion, it's not worth it yet in the U.S. Featherfall, thanks for the rose, Bark. So I feel like I was giving him good advice, but Greg is the one that had the good advice about some of the about what to do when you're wrapped up. So it's good that we had two people there. But I kept telling him, man, I was yelling at him when he was striking really good from range. I was yelling at him. I don't know if he heard me all the time. Oh wait, new to what? I missed something in chat. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, weapon makers from the US are good, but see, Here's the thing. The people that I got my armor off of for my dueling kit no longer exist, and the guy who made that armor exists, but at the same time, their country is actively being like they're in a war. You know, I still, man, a set of armor, a whole set of armor is going to take that long. I don't know if I trust Ukraine. You never know what's going to happen. Russia is taking like literal inches by. That's how slow their advance is. But something happens, man, or the blacksmith goes to fight. There's Buhurt fighters, guys. I don't know if y'all know this, but there's Buhurt fighters that have been unalived over there fighting in their army, which I would, if I was getting invaded, I would too. Like, you have people from this sport that are no longer here. You know what I mean? What happens if something crazy happens and you're like 4 months into getting your armor made and the bomb blows up their city? So that's why I recommend like GS Studio, because I have some of their stuff. Featherfall, thanks for the rose. Bark, bark. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The Basio comes through here. She has GS Studio armor, that whole blackened set of armor, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I can't imagine what they're going through. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like the people in Omaha making the weapons. Yeah, you gotta fight if that happens. We're not gonna really get invaded by anybody over here, though, you know. Yeah, that black and gold is crazy, man. She has a great set of armor. Gut Friend, GS Studio. Red Snake makes armor too, but World, I'm telling you, people like Red Snake, but you don't want Red Snake. Red Snake is like definitely fightable armor, but it's not what you're looking for. Red Snake will get you fighting, but it's not gonna be like you're gonna look like everybody else. You know what I mean? Never get Ice Falcon. I can tell you that. I can't believe that Ice Falcon's website for years is still does not work. Yeah, you want to stand out. One of the guys who has the best looking armor I ever saw, I would never buy his armor that he sells, but he has his personal suit of armor, man. It's so nice. There's a couple of these older guys that are from the old school days, man, have some of the coolest armor. Let me see if I can find who made Jay's armor, and I'll send you some pictures of him, man, because his is black, and I'm gonna ask him if he ever had any problems with his armor. Here's the thing too, so I will. The league that I fight in, they're really picky about armor. So Komish, Tin Man, I don't know if Tin Man's still here. It doesn't say. So Komish got a green card. Here's what a green card is at this event. His armor, right? His shoulders did not match the rest of his armor. So he got in trouble for mismatched armor. If you fight IMCF, nobody gives a shit. They do. Like, you can't just show up with, like, some ridiculous fantasy armor. But they don't care, like, oh, these shoulders don't go with this kit. So what happens, man, they gave him a green card. So they put this big piece of green tape on you. And that means that you have a green card and you're in trouble because your armor doesn't match. Yeah. I'm gonna make a whole long format video about it. I should make that video tonight just to get it out of the way. So now the green card. This is what makes it so stupid. You know, you can get a yellow card, you can get a red card in these tournaments, right? So a green card means if say you need somebody in the nuts, totally an accident, they give a yellow card. Cool. All right, won't do it again. However, if you have a green card, if you have green tape on your armor, you automatically get disqualified. Does it make any sense? Having a green card means a yellow is an automatic red, and then you're disqualified. Why should that make you? It's one of the dumbest rules ever. Yeah, it's so dumb. I like the league for a lot of reasons, but that's one of the worst parts about it. I'm just so lucky that my armor passes because everything matches. I had to go through a lot of work to make sure it all passes. And keep asking the blacksmith, are you sure Are you sure that this all goes together? Yeah, go together. Okay, better. Now, you can wear a tabard over it. If he would have worn a long sleeve tabard, they were actually yelling at him because of his paracord. Of all things, too. And they're like, the guy's like, well, I can see the paracord. He's like, if you wear a long sleeve tabard that covers the paracord, then we can just forget about it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And it was just like neutral colored paracord. It wasn't like pink or light green or nothing. Yeah, and you know, some blacksmiths, so there was a blacksmith, right? Wasn't there a blacksmith making greaves that weren't accurate? And then people were getting flagged, green carded for their greaves because they weren't exactly correct. So yeah, but I'm gonna make a video to complain about that. Like, it's so, the dumbest thing is that you get a yellow card as an automatic red. Like, that's not fair at all. Oh, we've been streaming for 2 hours? We got 25 minutes to go. The buzzer went off. Oh, here's the top secret thing I forgot I was gonna say earlier. Later tonight, I have to stay up. I have to practice staying awake for work, so I'm gonna be up for another 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna do an hour offline at Hitting Bob. I upload all to YouTube, so every hit's counted, but because I'll get like another 3,000 hits in. We're only on like 2,000 because we're having a better time talking than me hitting the dummy. Yeah, dude, it is. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. People that come in this chat and seem like they're interested, I'm always like, never buy anything right away. Exactly, Tin Man. So yeah, I'm gonna have a video complaining about it. And I like to make those complaint videos. I had a complaint video get poked in the eye and them saying that I quit. That I forfeited. That was one of the dumbest things ever, too. Yeah, they're so picky, dude. Dude, they spent... There's a guy... So before World... Alright, so... keep in mind, this is for Booherd International, right? Before you go to the event, you take a picture. This way, without anything on over top. Your armor. This way, this way, this way. Then you put your tabard on. You take a picture this way, this way. You upload them all to the website, and they have people sit there and nitpick your armor and be like, all right, this passes, or it doesn't. Luckily, all mine passes. So I'm good to go. If it doesn't, then they will tell you, and you won't be authorized. Yeah, you might have to. No, you don't have to. So basically, you know, if you don't pass, you can still fight, but you're always going to get green carded. I'm like, so what's that matter? Like, I mean, why so? Anyway, it's a dumb thing, the green card rule. But IMCF doesn't really care. IMCF, man, you just kind of show up. As long as it looks like it all matches or something, you know, you're good. IMCF even lets you get away with more stuff, like the blackened armor. Like, they don't give a shit. I'm just saying, but I always tell people, if you want to get armor, if you're spending a lot of money, get it made to the BI specs, because who knows, what if in 2 years what if we merge, which they've talked about before, what if BI takes over and there's only one organization? Because if there's gonna be two, I bet BI would be the one that wins, and they're gonna have that armor check. There's a guy that just walks around and checks your armor. True, yeah, like what you're saying, Tin Man. There's so many little details that people gotta know about. Like, see these that go in my arms? Horrible design. It's not rolled at the end. So you gotta look for stuff like that. Like, it's supposed to have a rolled edge so you don't slice your skin open. Yeah, you seamstress. What's up? Yeah, I'm glad you agree. I think so too. So you might, if anyone's getting armor, you should get it to the BI specs, because you never know, man. We could all have to get it checked. That's just how it's gonna be one day. They talk about it enough. I don't know if it ever will just merge into two. I mean, into one league. And watch, it'll all become one league. Then they'll split again. It's like the universe. Stars burn out, then they split, or what? Stars don't split, but you know what I mean. Stars die. You create new stars, multiple stars. It's dumb how a lot of that stuff is. And they have a guy. They got a guy, world, who goes around at the event and checks your armor. That's how my guy got a green card. Komish got a green card because the guy comes around and he's like, have you been checked by the authenticity committee yet? Or whatever. And he was like, no. He's like, okay. So he's sitting there. So Komish is, yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw him break his rib. I was watching it happen. Dude, that dude stayed in there though, man. I tell Komish it was not a bad fight at all. The other guy, oh, I'll tell you about before the fight too, man. Give me 1 second. So you got this guy going around, and he'll sit there, he'll go, and he's going to the guy that I'm cornering for. Yeah, dude. Knee drops, yeah, world, that guy broke his ribs. So he goes, okay. He's like, where's your helmet? So he gets his helmet. He's like, okay. He's like, this helmet is transitional. So here we go, right? Yeah, an X-ray confirmed it. This is a transitional helmet. He's like, it goes. He's like, it matches like with everything here. He's like, but these shoulders, no. He's like, these shoulders did not go with this armor. It's insane. Then he's like, look at his jack chains. He's like, this is too modern period to match all this stuff. He's like, if you cover them and I don't see it, then you're okay. But he's like, but if you don't cover it, then you get a green card. So he didn't cover it, so he got a green card. You know, the guy goes around and nitpicks your armor on the spot. Yeah, he could. Yeah, Tin Man, like us, he could have, but he didn't. He didn't have a surcoat to wear. He only had a tabard that was sleeveless. So he was like, I'll just take the green card. Dude, I know, man. It would be just like putting a Dark Souls character together. Oh, I like the Hollow Knight's helmet. I'm gonna wear that with the thief's armor. Yeah. Or this is all I can afford. I have one greave from this guy. I got another greave from this guy. It makes no sense. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. But I'm just telling you, if you should get armor made. If you get armor made, you get it made exactly to the exact specs. You don't have to look like everybody else. There's armor out there that can stand out. I'm gonna look up Jay's armor. I'll send you this dude to this armor. I mean, the armor of the sky, and he fought in the World Championships like 2 years ago, and it's actually blackened. And I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Yep, his is blackened. The guy's like 65 or something these days. He doesn't fight anymore. But I'm gonna just double check, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna ask if he had any issues from it. I might not even hear back from him though either, just so you know. He's a busy guy. But we'll start with that. Yo, nice. Yo, you're getting a Gamby made. Yo. Yeah, right, world. Oh. I forgot I was gonna say. So before Komish's fight, and I'm like, who are you fighting? He's like, I don't know. He's like, this guy named Carl. I guess he was supposed to fight Ronan. Oh, dude, can you imagine if you would have fought Ronan? Which would have also been a crazy fight. Let me tell you that. And he's like, so Ronan. So oddly enough, Komish's opponent. Yo, Harry. Oh yeah, we're on hour 2. We're going till midnight. It's gonna end up being 2.5 hours. The funny thing is, we're only at like 2,500 hits, which is way behind because we're having a better time today talking than me hitting Bob. Yeah. Oh, it's 440. Oh, yeah. All right, Scotland area or something. I don't know. Oh, wait, do you have a flag? Oh no, UK. Right. Is that the UK flag? Forgive me, I'm American. British flag. I went to school in America. We don't know geography. Yeah, he would have regretted. So yeah, so So, yes, guys, Atlanta, yes. What is? Oh my God, I freaking went out to with a bunch of people. There's a guy from Atlanta. Guys, Mason's the captain of the team down there. What is the name of the team, Atlanta? No, just above London. Yes, some of my family came from Land's End. If you ever heard of that, like I'm talking about forever ago, though. Oh my God! And now that you said Atlanta, does that ever happen? It's totally slipped my. Is it Atlanta? Oh God! Mason's the captain for Atlanta. Yes, there's a team Atlanta. The best thing I can think maybe is type in Atlanta, Google Atlanta Boo Hurt. See if something comes up. Dang it. Tin Man, thanks for the rose. Anyone know the Atlanta team out there? I freaking was drinking with the guy. That's probably I don't remember because he was the one guy from Atlanta that I met down at Carnage over the weekend. Yes, there is a team. What is it called? You got me. I need to print out a map. Yeah, use it if you can use like what Tin Man was saying. Tin Man, pin that, or can you pin that your comment, or I can. Yeah, that right there will tell you a good way to find a team near you. Atlanta's got to be on there. Honestly, though, the AMA website, I'm gonna just tell y'all, and MCUSA, the AMA website is easier to has a better map. Last time I checked, unless you're using the same map now. But the AMA website, for some reason, is more up to date. Tin Man, thanks for the rose. So here, yeah, if Tin Man would have fought Ronan, it would have probably been worse. Maybe. So Komish and I are staying there. Yeah, dude, it is. There's a team in Atlanta. I just don't know why I can't freaking remember the name. My buddy's the captain of it. He didn't fight with them. He fought with somebody else. But anyway, so we're standing there. I'm like, do you even know who you're fighting? I was like, do you know who you're fighting? He's like, yeah, his name is Carl Young or something like that. I was like, oh. I was like, what's he look like? He's like, I don't know. He looks like he's like a model. I was like, oh yeah? He's like, yeah, he has like curly hair. Looks like he's got all his professional modeling pictures. He's like, looks like he's new. He's only been doing this for like a year. So I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, that's cool. So I'm like thinking, okay, some picture of some model, you know, whatever. Well, so then, do you guys remember, World, do you remember the guy with the bleeding eye in the interviews? That is the guy that Komish fought. That is the guy that broke Komish's ribs. The dude's a monster. I mean, as in like, not just a model, but the guy's like an armor man. So we finally catch up with this guy, right? Yeah, dude, we'll do 2-on-2s. Yep. So this guy, right? We're standing around. Finally, we see this guy getting this armor on, and he's like, I think that's him. So we look. He's got the nice curly hair. The dude looks like he's definitely male model material. So he comes over, and he's like, "Hey," Komish is like, "Hey, you know, nice to meet you." He's like, we're fighting." He goes like, "Oh, okay." So he's like, "Yeah, it looks like you're newer. Do you like have like any kind of fighting experience?" So Carl's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well," he's like, "No." He's like, "I'm new to armor." And I'm thinking, okay. I was holding Komish's helmet, listening, you know. And the guy's like, he's like, "Yeah, I've just been fighting in armor for like a year or something." He's like, I've taken karate all my life. He's like, I've competed like in like MMA. He does like all this crazy stuff, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion and all this stuff. So as I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this, I'm thinking like, oh man. Plus the guy's taller and has this jawline that looks like someone chiseled it with a freaking like Michelangelo carved his jawline or something, you know. And I'm starting to think in my head, this is gonna be kind of bad, dude. As the guy kept, oh, dude, but look up Bastion. If Bastion is one of the best teams, dude. I don't think they had a great turnout at Carnage, but yeah, look up Bastion. Are they still here? Who's looking for Atlanta? And as this guy keeps running through his resume of combat sports, I'm starting to think in my head like, oh, this is gonna be rough. Yeah, dude. The guy was tough. But Komish didn't do bad. It was just the grappling. Komish almost had a takedown. And I'm telling you, if they would have went one more round, Komish would have. I'm telling you, I know he would have won the next round. Because the other guy was kind of getting gassed. But yeah, so the way that he got his ribs broke is because he was on the ground and the guy was jumping from above, and you know, with all that extra weight just kneeing him in the ribs. There's like there's drops when you do knee drops to just wreck you, man. Tin Man, you have a good night, Tin Man. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks. Oh, and more, bro. Too nice. Thanks for the roses. You have a good rest of the night. Always good to see you, Tin Man. We go back. Oh, we're in the bicentennial group. Over 200 days, dude, that we've been hanging out on here. More than that. Which is crazy. Yeah, so, world, you're allowed, so you don't have to, right? You saw that video where the guy was just swinging an axe. He didn't even jump on the guy. He just starts beating him with an axe. You don't have to jump on him. You can jump on him. Yo! Oh, Tough Knuckles. We don't have a whole lot of people in the Empire, so you might actually take us down pretty quick. There's only 3 of us in this Empire. You'll make light work out of us. You'll be back home for lunch. Oh, that's true, man. Yeah, even before, yo, Tin Man, have a good night. Yeah. I'm looking at my 6 right now. I think we're good for right now. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. I better wear a helmet that has better vision. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, the thing is, you can jump and land on someone with your knees if you wanted to. So yeah, that world, there's nothing on earth that makes me want to jump into a pro fight after watching the people get wrecked at Carnage. Yo, I bet I will. We'll have to find out. Small empire to conquer over here, though. Yeah. Oh. You leave me laying there? No ambulance. You can you know what I mean? You could if you do anything, man. The pro fight stuff, the one-on-one martial arts stuff. I'm telling you, man, it's so rough. I like to do it, but at the same time, I'm 47. I don't even know if I want to pro fight anymore. Heck yeah, man. Do you use the trident? You know what I would have trouble with if you have a net? I mean, if you're talking about real gladiator style, I would have trouble dealing with nets. Yeah, there's nothing in the rules that say you gotta take it easy on somebody, man. There's only a couple spots you can't hit somebody. There's nothing that says you can't jump and then drop your weight on someone with your knees. You can kick someone in the head if you want to. You can knee them in the head while they're getting up. Oh, okay. Viking Gladiator. I fought at Carnage. I fought on Friday, though. I didn't live stream it because I didn't have anywhere to set the camera up. I didn't want to sit in the stands because I wouldn't have been able to monitor it at all. And then someone could just walk off with the camera. And then I just didn't have a good vantage point from the ground. Yes, Mason, Mayday McNay in Atlanta. Yep, that is. He's on here too, but I don't think it's active. That is him, Mason. Yep. Dude, I'm sure this sport is so new. I'm sure if you got into it, you would have a very good opportunity down there. Because a lot of those guys are newer too, and they're all kind of learning it. You know, you'd be on the same learning curve as everybody else. Even if you're Taekwondo master, I'm saying there's still some stuff you gotta learn about fighting Boo Hurt. Wait, you bleed cheese toasties? Dude, they used to have Friday night fights out here in Columbus. I really should try and get set up with something like that. Oh, yeah. I had to take it off because it was like that helmet after a while just kills my forehead. It's I don't remember exactly where I got it. You know, I bet I do. Medieval collectibles. It's Burgundian helmet. It'll probably be one of the first results that pop up. Burgundian helmet, or maybe type fluted Burgundian fluted helmet. The thing is, like, after a little while, it just kills my forehead, man. Like, I'm gonna get a permanent dent in it. Yeah, dude, Mason's a great guy. Mason and I fight each other all the time in duels. Which, yeah, like I fought Friday. I fought Mason Friday, actually. No, actually, I didn't run into Mason. He was in a different pool than I was. What was the thing about cheese toasties? Yeah, I know Stabby. The worst team in it? I don't know, man. I didn't see much coming out of New York. New York, dude, I don't know, man. New York should do better than they do. That if I had to pick, I'd say New York. Not the New York women's team was the Rat Queens, and they were pretty good. And the 12s, those were the ones that had, you know, yo, every day, Supervillain, what up? Thanks for hurting me. I don't know why it didn't appear. Yo, I've got Harry. Did you know I got headbutted in that helmet on my live stream? What the world was here for that. Some guy headbutted me, split his head wide open. I was at a bar in Armor with that helmet on. This guy just grabbed my helmet. He had his friend, so he's like, he was like, "You're still live streaming?" I was like, "Yeah." So he had his friend hold it. He's like, "You getting this?" His friend's like, "Yeah." He just grabs my helmet, headbutts that helmet, split his head wide open. It actually cut his scalp open, where when he pulled his hair up, all this blood came out. And I didn't record the blood because I would have definitely got restricted. And but the first thing he did, he's like, "Dude, I'm bleeding right now." It's like, "From where?" He's like, "From my head." And he holds out his hand, it's like covered in blood. That's when I was like, "I'm getting out of here." Yeah, we'll have all kind of better live streams once we hit Bob. Tommy, my own hair ran away a long time ago. Supervillain, what up, by the way? Thanks for the likes, everybody. The next battle, JR, is going to be, I hope you're still there. Sorry, I'm talking. I'm looking at I can't see a calendar from here. It's, March 8th or something like that. I'll live stream it. But I'm going to be fighting in it, so I will have a better place to put a camera. I have to call off work. I'm going to live stream it anyway. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. You remember me getting headbutted? That was, yeah, he was like, "Pennsylvania." He's like, he was screaming in the camera. Everyone was loving it. That's when that Courtney girl used to come by. Remember, she hasn't come by since I got some girl's number on the live stream and she stopped coming by. But, yeah, he's like, "Yo, Pennsylvania." He's from Canada. "Yo, Pennsylvania." Oh, man, that guy's out of control. If I never live streamed. Oh, yo, Supervillain, not yet. We're streaming till midnight. Just since we're all here, we'll get another, like, 12:15. That's the new cutoff. 12:15 we'll get out here. I've hardly hit Bob. I'm gonna catch up with chat. Let me see where we're at. I need to get 3,000 hits. And we're at 2,500. If we get another 15 minutes, we're having a much better time talking. I don't even know if I've hit Bob at all. I'm just standing here, we're all talking more than anything. Yeah, dude. Yep, we had the whole "what happens when you get older" talk earlier with your hair. Dude, that guy was so. If there's anything in my life, man, yeah, we'll hang out a little bit still. We're Supervillain. I had this live stream where I wore my armor out and I was wearing this helmet. And so this guy headbutted. It's in my highlight. It's an upload. I wouldn't go looking for it unless you really wanted to see it. This is a great video though, but it's got to be like 60 videos back at least by now. Split his head wide open. So, oh yo, yes, dude. I've seen KMFDM like more than once. They came to Pittsburgh last year. It's been a year. I go every time they come. I was starting to say too, man, people don't have mosh pits at concerts anymore. KMFDM did. Dude, it is the funniest thing. Out of anything I've ever done for this whole 243 days we've been live streaming, dude, that was the highlight of it all. Yo, hyperpigmentation, what up? It's been a while. How are you doing? Hope things are going all right. Yeah, it's gotta be. So if you're scrolling through uploads, you'll see a bunch where I'm like out. Like there's a girl that stomped on my foot. There's a little group of videos that are like where I'm out. Like the thumbnails would be like I'm at a club with all these people. Like, 'cause I was wearing my armor to go out. You got a new job? Yo, that's awesome to hear. Dude, that was insane. Dude, out of anything on this earth world, I'm so glad you're there for that live stream. It was so crazy. Yeah, hyperpigmentation. Congratulations. I hope things are settling down for you. Yes, back in the gym. Nice. If you heard me talk though, I don't lift. I think I need to go back to the gym to lift weights. But I'm always talking about how I don't lift weights at all. I do a lot of cardio and stuff, though. Yeah, pigmentation. It's been a while. Oh, man. Oh, man. You remember that night? That was the best night ever. The headbutt. If there's anything on earth that I'm happy of, like a top 5, that's definitely like at least number 5. Besides, like, you know, having kids, a good job, getting headbutted at a bar was one of them. Oh, Catman! Oh my God! What's up, Catman? That video got a lot of views. I wish it got a lot more. That guy deserved a lot more views for him splitting his head open. Wait, what's our Romanian deadlift? Is that what that means? 185? What? That's great. A new PR? Heck yeah. Man, you've been ever... Oh, pigmentation. We just got back from... I was in South Carolina at an event. Yeah, dude. Did you ever see the axes I use? It's not necessarily a gladiator's shield. Mark! I don't know. Did they have small shields like this? Like a metal... Do gladiators have like this? I don't know. Did I ever show you the axes? Hell, I was trying to swear. Heck, yeah, super villain about the PR. It's a buckler, buckler shield, and the way. At least for the fighting sports stuff I do, this is a very minimum. Yeah, I don't know. If I was gonna fight the real back then, there is actually like back in the day, man, for unarmored combat, these were pretty popular. Dude, I'm glad y'all know KMFDM. Should I get these? Did you ever see the axes? Let's go on a little field trip. Did you ever see the axes that I use, world? We still got 10 minutes. See if Jimmy's up. No. See, I think Jimmy hears KMFDM, and then I don't think he wants to come up. He got his worms. I threw some worms in there. Field trip. We saw the armor, right? Superville. We've done armor field trip while you're here before. This is my avatar, or whatever you call it, my profile picture armor. Oh yeah, all right, we did. I thought so. Yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy hates people. All right, so here's the axes. I'll show you my favorite axe. See if I can set this up somewhere too. All right. Oh, that armor. Oof. Good question. It's been so long. That armor is Mongolian. There's a Mongolian set of armor from the Tuval caves. Freaking, it's been so long since I freaking even knew. Try to aim this so that light isn't in the way. But anyway, this is a good axe. Yo! Oh man, average guy, what up again? So this is the shorter one. No, it comes up to here. If I'm fighting in like this is what I use when I fight on teams. So if I'm like in a more confined area, we use this one. So you're not sharp. See, it even has a happy face on it. That's from the last event I fought on. This is the same exact thing, except longer. So if I'm fighting with more room, because this thing I like to, full force. Let's weigh it. I have a scale. I bet you it's more than that. Benny. Let's see. Flip this around. All right. This is with it. Oh, made it so easy. 179 even. And this is without it. A little over 5. Right? When it said yeah, it's a little over 5. Yeah, about a 6 pounder. But then here's my favorite. This one, very odd shape. This triangle head here, which as you can see has passed to fight at competitions. It broke though. It's like a table leg. Allison! Oh! What's up, Allison? Welcome back. I'm so glad we went another 15 minutes. Here, let me bring this in to better lighting. We'll go over some things here. It is. Let me show it off. Allison! Alright, hang on. Such good music, by the way. Allison, what's up? Why aren't you sleeping yet, Allison? Yeah, so these are both the shorter ones. Alright, so here I'll go over some things too. See how this is like this has a nice curve and it's kind of even. Like I like the shape of this better because this, if you're connecting, hitting somebody right, and you're like, bah, especially like on a helmet or something like that, having this curve here puts a lot of force into somebody. You know what I mean? Ah. No, I hope she settles down. See, I was about to get off here at midnight too, and here we are still. I have to stay awake though all night. So this is the table leg, but see how this has this angle? which if you hit somebody up here, it's not bad, but I find this one kind of harder to aim because I almost have to when I'm using this, like it's not a big problem if you're coming straight down on top of somebody's head. I'm hitting them with this here, but when I'm doing these hits to the side, like it kind of connects here, but I always tried to hook it a little bit so I'd hit him more. Oh guys, oh shoot, world, it's Diantward. Yo, oh yes, I don't have a true AK. I got a freaking like a SAR 3, but the SAR 3 is great because it shoots same as an AR does. Well, I'm glad you're here, Allison. Oh, the table leg. Do you know Boo the Hurt has a scope on his axe? But here's the see how this is so freaking top heavy? And it has this rope wrapped around it. I don't know. But the cool thing with this, man, I've broken so many other weapons with this. Where if you're swinging at somebody, like especially like overhead, this thing is so tip heavy, front heavy. Sometimes, man, if somebody goes like this to block, this thing has crushed so many opponent weapons from just smashing through the haft. It's crazy. Oh, what? A brown bear versus an axe? But yeah, this is what I generally use these days. It's a little chewed up. All those things are from blocking hits or getting hit. People have these big axe heads like this, you know. I'm not a fan of those. If you want my opinion, a smaller head is so much better. It puts a lot more force into somebody's body. Yeah, no sprays or bullets needed. Here, I'll show you the two-hander then, real quick. While I generally use, here's my tournament sword. We'll go over that next, but this is my very seldom used greatsword because no one else has a... You go to these events, it barely has any... The only damage, there's hardly any damage to this thing. But, oh dude, isn't it? I saw them live here too. Freaking, love that haircut, by the way. That she has. So this is made, it's really dumbed down. These cross guards. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You could have like a halberd as long as it existed, you know. There are people that have more halberd shaped stuff. Thanks about the song. I mean, sword. So it's a dumbed down version of a greatsword. These usually have, the cross guard usually comes out to like here. You know what I mean? It'll go woo. And these D-rings are usually also like super huge. But this thing here, and these things are longer and pointed, but this is dumbed down so you can fight in, yeah, it's like I guess you'd call it, it is like a Zweihander, it's like a flamberge, I guess, because of the blade shape, but yeah, I mean, and it's not sharp, you know, this is for fighting in Boo Hurt. Whoops. I like mace. Do you know what I don't like about maces? Let me see if I have a mace here and I'll show you a good thing. Yeah, Benny, it's Canadian Boo Hurt. And it is exactly within the weight limit. That's why these rings can't be any bigger, because then it would be it exceed the max weight. I've hardly ever got to use this thing. I've only used it like twice. Because no one has a greatsword to fight me. I'll show you what I don't like about the maces. Oh yeah, so I mean this thing comes to... It comes to my nose, basically. I fought with one bigger. I mean, this is, I have an upload of it, but it's like in my very early videos. I fought with like it was like a 12 or 13 pound greatsword that was dull in armor. I would love to sharpen it, but then I couldn't fight, and I couldn't fight Boohurt with it. Yeah. Where it was an actual, like, with the actual freaking whole cross guard. And it was like something like 11, I think it was 11 pounds or 13, but, dude, the thing is they're so heavy that you can't just go like this. So you gotta get a flow with it. So, oh, no, oh, dang it, I hit the door. Shit, well, like I said, I won't, hole in the door. I saw it happening. Fix it before I move, you know? Anyway. Yeah. That's from the pommel. You know, fix it before you move, that's all. Battle damage. I don't sweat shit, you know? It is what it is, you know? I can fix it, it's just... No, but there's the other, you know, that's the other hole in the wall. If I didn't have a hole in the wall, I'd probably be, yeah, easy fix. I'd probably be a little mad. I don't know if you can hunt a Wolverine with that. I don't know. I couldn't tell you about what you're saying, Benny, with that. The balance on this, though, is actually pretty good. It is actually almost right at the cross guard. So this thing spins, you know, like you drill a hole in it like a game board, like a board game spinner. But when you're, I will tell you this, what I've learned, at least for me, when you're fighting with these heavier swords, just going like this is such a pain in the butt. So if you're gonna try and hit somebody hard, I don't want to hit this chandelier, but I will start from farther away and swing so you miss. And then as you bring it up, so now you get this thing swinging, and now it's coming around your head, and that's when you step in. And that's when you just let it loose, you know. Oh, let me find a mace. I'll show you what I hate about maces. I guess it's I asked for a flamberge. And that's what I got. No, actually, that's a total custom sword I got with Canadian Boohurt. I asked for that wavy blade. I don't know if that makes it a flam... I don't know if it's a Zweihander or a flamberge. I think the flamberge had the wavy blade. I'm not an expert in that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you did sharpen it, though, you definitely... Yeah, I mean, you'd be losing metal. Here's why I don't like maces. I like maces, but I kind of don't. When you're... Okay. That's pretty hard. With the sword. Not tip heavy. This is with a mace. Hits a lot harder. Because this is tip heavy. However, yo, Dwight, oh, you got another Dwight, another account? Okay. So we know which one of these hits harder. However, yo, nice, yo, Dwight, that's good. Allison still here. Oh man, well I guess we better keep streaming, huh? All right. We know the mace hits harder. It wins in that category. Okay, coming back. Woo, so easy. Coming back. Yeah, I'm doing a bicep curl. I mean, you can do stuff with your body. Same with the sword. Instead of going like this, you can just thrust your elbow up. You can do that with the mace too. So there are ways to get around it. So heavy, which leads me to my next point. So it's like that whole thing, like squares are rectangles, but rectangles can never be squares kind of thing. Allison, thanks for likes again. So yeah, you can... Alright, now here's the thing about follow through. Say, even if you have good posture and you miss with a sword, Okay, you might end here. If you're lucky. If you're lucky and you miss, your sword never drops below your waist, hopefully. But just even if it does. Benny! What were we laughing at? Did I miss something? Okay, say I missed Bob. Alright, woo! Well, here I am. But if I miss Bob with the mace... Oh, man. The recovery time on these are so... That's why I don't like maces. Because if I miss... If you miss... Oh, boy, is that really miss. Another thing, too, I'm not a fan of how heavy it is for the return. One nice thing about maces, though... Oh, the squares... Yeah. That's a good analogy, I think, right? True, yeah. For hitting somebody, man, mace. A lot of people have mace. They also make ball maces now, which everyone is using, which wrecks armor, by the way. Yeah, dude, that's why I almost never hit Bob with the mace. Even like shadow boxing, I can't do it because it's so freaking tip heavy. But here's the other good thing. Here's why maces though are great too, which you can't do with swords. I got you, supervillain. I have not tinkered to the ground with flail just because we can't use them in Boo Hurt. So I never really did. In Boo Hurt, with our rules, you cannot do this, which is probably like real life. You wouldn't grab your blade if you're wrestling, right? You're not allowed to do this. Although supposedly in a pro fight you can, so I don't know. What's the You know, it's just steel on the end of some wood. I don't know if it's a certain kind of steel. Dude, I know, man. I should find a video where I interviewed the guy after who had the dents in his armor. I'm gonna. I need to screenshot that so I don't forget. Because that's another thing I should make a video about. Everyone uses these ball maces, guys, these days. Guys and girls, sorry. So you can't do this, you know, if you're wrestling somebody. However, the rules, you're allowed to do this. Yeah, it is kind of bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, there's people, dude, you should see everyone's armor get, after the tournament at Bacon Castle, man, so many people's armor was wrecked. I interviewed somebody, and I showed, like, how messed up his shoulders were all beat in. Allison, thanks for all the likes. Now, if you're wrestling with a mace, you pick this behind her head, you can grab this anywhere. You can grab them, you can get underneath and grab them down here. You can get around her head and grab here. So you got full head control. Can't do that with the sword. I mean, in the rule books, you know. It could be, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can see, because it's blackened. I don't even know if you could tell just by looking at it. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. That's then that'd be true about Shaymo. I like stargazing too. Hey, Allison, I got a really good telescope. I have a big telescope. Another thing with the mace you can do. Boop, boop. Some people even hold it down here like this. I don't know why they do. But you're not supposed to be able to choke all the way up on it, but you can hold it here, boom, to punch and stuff, you know, so. Maces, I think, have more advantages than swords overall when you're fighting in this. I'm just not a fan. The whole long story, the moral of the story is I don't like the recovery. Oh, okay, I got you, Benny. Yeah, dude, I'm clueless about metal and stuff. They all say, dude, I have a big telescope. I'm not lying. You could, so yeah, I mean, it comes back. You can pound out dents, but if you're getting dent after dent, it's just like taking a a tab off of a can, eventually it's just gonna snap or something, right? It's only malleable, or is it ductile? It's only malleable a certain amount of times, probably. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh well, is it just a period for your name? Well, yeah, yeah. Oh, all right. Here, we'll go over a couple things real quick. Up close, gritty fighting. Yeah. This is your thing. I'm just saying my opinions on them. Like, there's so many more advantages of it. Maces are you can grab. There's nothing that I can grab this. Can't do that with the sword. I'm just not a fan of. I don't like tip heavy. And you're not always gonna miss, dude. If you miss like 3-4 times, then it's a skill issue. You know what I mean? But if you are fighting and you miss, I mean, there's such a recovery time. I'm not a fan of, like, I don't feel like I can hit with a mace over and over as fast as I can with the sword for one-on-one fights. And just as easy as you can grab a mace handle, I'm also doing this. You know, like I'm still getting behind somebody with 2 hands. Either way, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If I'm using a buckler or something, like, I'm still getting 2 hands behind somebody. I might even grab it. I could probably even grab like this behind a shield, though. But just like that, you ever hear that saying, behind the knees no one sees? Behind the buckler, behind the buckler, you can be a smuggler. Yeah. But I usually grab my other hand, really, is what I grab. Because I can't grab the pommel, because with the gauntlets on, I don't have room. I used to tell my dance partner that, well, I used to be like, why don't we practice the music like this? Always have the official dance music, you know? And since we did not go over this yet, oh, did this dent the floor? No. Okay, here, let me scroll through chat. Then this is the long sword I use. Oh wait, Benny, you made a dude. Yeah, you know a lot more about metal and stuff than I do. Oh, Allison, shit, I'm starting to see that right away. Let's do it. Do you want Ukrainian pickles? I have a jar of Ukrainian pickles. I can make some pretty good pickles, by the way. All right, Alice, I'm starting to see that in the beginning. And the supervillain. Yeah, you're right. Definitely preference. Just making sure we get to end the chat here. Oh no! Sorry, I spit. The Zumba music. I've done Zumba in armor. I did, oh, yeah. I remember talking about pickles in the hotel room. You know what's really cool about Carnage? I hung out with Boo the Hurt and Komish in my hotel room. We were in there for like an hour after on Friday, which was pretty cool. Like, we were just hanging out. All the TikToker people hanging out together. Nice. Heck yeah, Benny. I just felt this, so I have to take this has battle damage on it. I just snagged my Adidas pants with them. Oh my god, guys, this blade is getting wrecked. But this is and then I did not go over this earlier, so this is those are all new. That's probably from that dude from Canada, man. He hit hard. But Allison, you remember that pool? Oh, we're on 50% battery. So I guess we're getting off here either way pretty soon. Remember the pool live stream? Would have been nice if you're in there with me. All right, so this is I'm not trying to rub my hands on it too hard because I'm feeling where I have a lot to file down on here. So here's something to talk about too. So between events, you know, I actually have to go and file this down. I don't want to make it sharp. But right here, like, if I rub my hand across it, it would just cut my finger wide open. That's why I don't trust this sword. But this has a great balance. I'll find a clip of it. I'll upload it like here in the next week, within the next week or something. just one of those. You can buy it at like Home Depot or Lowe's. One of those filing blocks. Like, I guess it's a stone. I don't know if it's a stone or not. It's probably all man-made these days. But the balance is right here. Like I'm saying, I said before, or you might know or not, but where your sword balances makes a big. If I had it here, I'd show it to you. What's that? What's that noise?
Did you mean to invite me as a guest?
Oh no, but hey,
Hi.
hey.
I was wondering what happened.
I wonder how that happens.
I don't know. I just got a notification about it.
Oh, all right. Well, hey.
Hello. What team are you on for Carnage?
So we didn't have a team there. I just went down and dueled.
Okay.
We got our team though. It's Pittsburgh Armored Combat, and well, once the weather gets any better, hopefully we'll get a team together.
Cool.
Hey, and y'all, if you don't know Nola Buhert, you should give them a follow. By the way,
Yeah.
Especially, yeah,
Come check us out. We're building our team.
yeah, heck yeah.
Well, cool, fun.
Yeah, we'll have more people one of these days.
Yeah. It was it was great. It was my first Carnage. I just squired for this one. I'm still building my full kit, so I'll be in the list next year though.
Yeah. Well, like Heather Sander then.
Did I meet Heather? I might have. I met a lot of the ladies on the Matagos and the River Sirens, and I was super excited to meet all of them because I've been watching them online for so long, and they're just like such fucking badasses.
Oh, I know, aren't they? Yeah. So Heather's on my team. I'm sure you'll come across her. There's just like 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yo, Allison, you have a good night too. Talk to you soon. Yeah, there's just like 3 of us, and that's the thing. I just went down and did the one-on-one stuff, and then they fought with Chris fights with Pale Horse, and then Heather fought with she usually fights with Matagos.
Okay, cool. I might have chatted with her then. I chatted with a bunch of those gals. They were super fucking cool.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. The funny thing I like about Matagos is when they come out and they all go, or anyone else in chat, they go meow, 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 meow. This is the armor for the guy doesn't have a name for the guy with the period for this thing. This is my team stuff. All my other armor though is not on the rack.
Nope.
But nice like I was saying earlier, these legs can take a good polearm hit to the legs. It's not a good view, but somebody's asked about the armor.
No, it looks good. I gotta get my legs and my brig and then I'm ready.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
So
You're almost there.
Yeah, I am almost there. I was just messaging with Ivan on Facebook today. He's making my helmet now.
Nice. Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Buy once, cry once.
Yeah, those knee cops are pretty. Those knees though, that leg armor though is like bomb. I've had people hold me and I can't move, and someone with like just swinging at the legs, and I mean you feel it, but they don't. There's no dents in those.
Well, I'm gonna jump off of here. I just finished. It's Mardi Gras here, so I just finished at a parade. So, but I loved the surprise TikTok.
Yeah. I must have been scrolling through chat. I must have hit an invite. Well, it's cool to talk to you for a little bit then.
Yeah, likewise. All right, have fun.
Yeah, you too.
Good night.
No. Yeah, everybody should follow Nola Buhert, by the way, because if you like Buhert stuff, do you want to see those legs, Benny, a little closer? Oh, well, thanks, everybody. I want, I don't like just say that for anybody. Like, go follow this person. The lighting in here kind of sucks. This is the hamster room. But anyway, I gotta move the. So here, I'll flip this around. the beads. All right. So yeah, these. I'm gonna probably get off here too. I was supposed to get off here at 12:30. Let me show you some cool things about these legs, though. All right. Let's see if I can do this without taking this all apart. All right, so here's how things are held together. We'll just have whole education time. I'll show you what I like about these. So for these greaves, has this sliding piece here. What the world? The dude that made this armor, highly recommend. These are things that people don't have. Rarely. So this here, to get, I can't put this on by myself. To put this on, it probably takes me 25 minutes. To get my armor, my dueling armor on though, I can get it on in 5 minutes. Yeah, so these articulated greaves. So these are great because it still gives you this protection, but it kind of slides in and out with your feet, right? So that's cool. Here's something else with these, which I think is cool. It has inside, besides the straps that hold it on, when these go together, totally enclosed, right? It even has straps on the inside. So you put these on the inside of your armor. Like this wraps around your legs and it holds it where it's supposed to be. And then you put the outside on, you put that on. All right. So these here, yeah, aren't those knees stick out a lot, huh? So if anyone knows or not, we'll just talk about this shit for a minute. This here keeps see it has this upper thigh piece, but behind the knee there's nothing, right? So if someone's swinging at you from this direction, these picks up from the outside. Thanks, Benny. You know what? I guess they probably did. I'm guessing they evolved from that, but that protects like behind your knee from outside shots. It cuts down the angle. And here's the other cool thing though. So this, and I'm telling you, this really helps. Ooh, a little rusty under here, but see where this two pieces are. I gotta hold it upside down. All right, look, this compresses. So this gives you a full length thigh armor, but if you bend forward, it'll compress in here. There's a metal leather that holds this, but that's so if you bend forward or something, you know, totally protected. I'm gonna bend forward at the waist. Whee! You know what I mean? So that's some cool things about that. Yeah, dude, it is. This is Alexi Parabanos. The only problem is that this armor, and this is 7 years. The only thing I have busted is one. It must be this one right here. One of these cracked from. I got hit with a pole arm too hard. And this brig even has. This is metal all the way up through here. A lot of them don't have metal up there. Yeah. The way that this stuff works, if you haven't seen, like on the insides, it's just like three leather straps. That's how every rivet here, it overlaps, but it goes through the middle. And this all compressed. That's how you get, woo. That's how this stuff stays together. The thing that sucks though, see how like one of them broke? So I actually have, if one rivet breaks, you generally are going to have to go back and replace a lot more than just one. But anyway, yeah, there's some cool things about it. Nothing beats this, though. I'm telling you what. It's such a cool feature. All right. The guy that makes that, man, his workshop got bombed on the original invasion of Ukraine, which is crazy. That's why, excuse me, I'm always like, man, I don't know if I trust like ordering armor from it. You never know what's gonna happen, man. He posted on Facebook where his workshop was bombed. All right, we're gonna get the totals off of here, but if you ever look him up, I'll type it in here, man. If you ever look through his gallery of like the armor he's made some crazy armor, guys. But the way you get it, I'm gonna type his name into the chat. So, but here's the other thing too. Let's see if I can. There you go. So here's the thing. He's not like a company, you know? Like you go like Medieval Extreme, and Medieval Extreme is like a warehouse of armor, you know? It's like ordering off the internet. So this dude, you actually have to like contact him like through Messenger. And you go through the whole thing through Messenger. I bought from him 3 times. I got to make another set of arms for me, and I had to make something. I had to make. I don't even. No, I actually got 3 sets of arms from him. Yeah, just check out his thing. So here's the thing, but the order. So you have to contact him on Facebook Messenger, and I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I heard at one point that he had some time off over there. Who knows what's going on? And then you actually have to bank transfer. So I bank transferred him $2,400. Yo, Surge's World, what up? We're just about to wrap this up. I'm getting the count off here. That's what we were doing. Oh shit. The app better still be on. Hold on. All right. 2733. No, that's. Let's write this down. I'm getting off here. I'm at Surges. What up again? So, but here's the thing. So I'm talking to my bank. This is my 7th year. So this is like 7 years ago or something, or 8 years ago because I was ordering it. My bank's like, Nikki 6. What's up? Oh, too nice. I just was saying we're getting off here, man. Don't be splurging on me, Nikki. What's up? How are you doing? Hope you have a good night. Late night, huh? Oh wait, using sandpaper? No, I will. Well, I will scroll up. You talking about just to get those blemishes off? Benny, 120 grit. All right. I wonder what grit I got. 120. Wait, let me see. 2. And top secret info. I'm hitting Bob for like another 3,000 hits tonight. I'm doing it offline. I'm doing it before I go to bed tonight. But I gotta get these million hits in. See, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I should be at like 6,000 hits. But we have more fun talking. Once we get the million hits out of the way, then we can also hang out and talk, show off armor, wear armor, do cooler stuff than just hitting Bob. Like over, left, right, left, right. So we're at 763,000. Oh, for the birds. Yeah. Let me see if I don't even know if I brought all that stuff in from the car. You know, no, here it is right here. This is what I use. I don't know. Maybe Benny, you might just know by looking at it. What's what? This is what I use. You know, one side's rougher than the other. Both sides are joined in the middle. I buy it at Home Depot. Something like this. Supervillain. Well, I'm glad we had more of a talk than the hitting Bob. Haha. That was a better live stream than usual for the education stuff. All right, but yeah, let's see. Nice. Okay, yeah, those things are Whetstone. That's the name I was thinking of. Oh, Jay, what's up? Wait, what goes too slow? The blocks? Who's popping off? What up? I gotta get off of here. I got a couple tanks I gotta grind in War Thunder. Now I gotta eat something too. I gotta stay awake though till like 4 because I have to start. I have work the next 2 nights. The stones, yeah. Well, I generally kind of spot file it. I'll look into that 120 grit paper though. Yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta stay up. I'm working the next 2 nights. So the next couple of live streams are gonna be like 8 a.m. New York City time. Tomorrow will be about 4 p.m. Then Saturday and Sunday will be early. And then Sunday night we might do another evening. So the next time we'll be on at this time of night would be maybe Sunday. Yo, World, thanks for hanging out this time. I'm glad we all and everybody who we had this talk. Let's give a shout out real quick. Plus, my phone battery is 7%. Featherfall. The name is just a period. East Stoner Manuel. Precious Travels with B and Chicken Cow. Yo, everyone else who I can't see who's tuned in. Super Villain, everybody. Benny. I don't know why I don't show up in the list, but y'all have a good rest of the night. Sleep well. Have a good day. Be safe out there.